And what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Topicless. I am your host, Death Metal Hero, with my co-host, my homie, Jason Bascom
Hey,
of
what's up, brother?
Unhinged Entertainment. Got
You
the
doing
bomb-ass book, Absolute, coming out. Y'all know what's up. You better check it
Oh,
out.
thank you very much. There you go.
Shit, yeah, man. I mean, I'm going to recommend it. If I'm buying it, if I'm picking it up, I'm going to recommend it to other people. Shit.
Hell, thank you, brother. Thank you.
Absolutely, man. Let's see.
Uh,
Holy hell, you guys showed up early. Hail, Rick Sailor. Good to see you,
Hail, Rick
brother.
Sailor.
Yep.
Yeah.
Says hail, Jason. And Justin McClure, our
You
homie.
got the J Money.
The J Money in the Hizzle. J Mizzle in the Hizzle.
Jesus.
Oh, God, yeah. Wolverine here. What's up? Couldn't wait
The
for
shirtless
31
wonder.
hours. Why? Why have you been awake for 31 hours?
You can't go to bed. What's wrong with you?
I guess. Damn. Christopher John up in the Hizzle as well. What's up, brother?
Yeah.
Nick, good to see you.
Christopher John's killing those Frega doodle things. Word of the days.
Seriously.
He's killing them, man.
Well, dude, that's like I was telling Frega the other day. Like, half the fun of this shit for me has been seeing like all the different interpretations, like seeing what Frega does, and then seeing what comes to my mind, and then what other people come up with as well. Like, it's been so cool. It's like being in an art class again,
Yeah, dude, some of those are really amazing. That people are pumping out. That's what I'm actually going to do. Killer Clown today, just because I've been doing stuff for the Absolute campaign. Scott, just I figured I'd take a break and do a Killer Clown
today. You know what? Last night I went and got something to eat, and then just kind of half-assed laid down on my bed for a second while listening to the stream on my phone. I totally crashed the fuck out for the rest of the fucking stream. I woke up and it was still going. I was like, motherfucker. Like, my phone was still going. The stream was over. Like, I woke up at 2 in the morning, and I came in here, and I always have the chat pop out so I can see it. And the chat was still there, but it had moved over to Doomcock's Friday Night Follies. Like, that dude will go until 2, 3, 4 in the morning. Like, he'll start late, and actually, no, not even start late. He'll start early. He'll start at like 6 o'clock and go like for almost 12 hours. Like, it's insane, man.
Crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, it's entertaining. And dude, he keeps like almost a couple thousand people in there at all times.
Jeez,
I'm sorry you fell asleep over it. That sucks, dude.
Yeah, it's like I know that feeling though. It's happened to me, not being able to fall asleep. Yeah, last night I was listening to Frega while I was doing my workout, and I had ended, and I said I was gonna shower and eat and probably come back on. But my nephew wanted to. My nephew's birthday's today, and last night he wanted to watch the new Invisible Man movie. So I bought that for him. It was only like $8 on Amazon, and we watched that. So I didn't jump back in to Frega's, and I also missed Red Gaze. He went on live, and I was gonna watch that, but like I said, we were watching the movie, which is fine. It's his 12th birthday. He's excited for it. So yeah, that's today. So I might be cutting out at like 5:30 or so. Depending on how long you guys go. That's why we're here.
Yeah. That's why we're here on my channel, just in case.
Yeah, granted, people probably forgot whose channel was supposed to be on anyway, so it doesn't really matter who's on. But yeah, I came back from the shop actually recently because I was getting bags and boards for the books, and got some variants for the Batman Max number 4.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I remember you said that you were missing a couple of issues on that one, weren't you? Or did you get all of them?
I have all of them. There's a book I actually recommend to everybody because it's actually really cool. It's called Canto. It's an IDW book. It's kind of like yeah, dude. A local guy, David Boer, he wrote it, and the art is really good. And it's kind of like, oh hey, what's going on, man?
Good, man. Thanks for letting me on. Appreciate it.
Absolutely, dude.
Hang out. Go pick up Canto. I also got I got the Batman 100 plus the variant cup, which this is better, I think. That's awesome.
And I tell you what, those variants that they've been pumping out have been really good,
dude. And I told my mom
ones.
Well, it's like I told my mom, I bought what 6 books. I technically only got 2 because the rest are variants and or reprint.
Yeah.
So that was pretty funny. So what's going on, man? What's going on? Jimmy?
Yeah, Jimmy, what's going on with you, man?
Ooh, man, it's my first time campaigning, so I'm new to the campaign scene, but I mean, I kind of knew it was going to be, like a 24/7 every day, for the next 34 days. And man, I tell you, man, like I'm new to the crowdfunding community, but man, everyone has been so nice, man, so welcoming and
awesome. That makes me happy to hear, dude.
Yeah. I mean, getting to meet creators like you and
we got to
other
rectify
artists.
that situation here now.
Yeah, that means Jason's going to start being a dick.
No, yeah, dude.
You're like, yeah, we can't.
No, but I hear you, man. I'm sorry to interrupt you, dude. I hear you though.
No.
I'm new to it as well. This is my first campaign, dude, and everybody's been nothing, dude. That's why it kind of irks me when people bash on Comicsgate, because even if you're not Comicsgate, but you're still like adjacent or whatever you may be, dude. Everybody's been so welcoming and generous and kind, and like, yeah, we have our twisted dark sense of humor, but we all know it's a sense of humor,
Yeah. Man, that's the crazy thing though.
Twisted sense of humor helps the world go around. That's fine.
I'm gonna put that on a shirt now, man. That's
right. Yeah, speaking of shirts, I got my Art T-Bear
oh yeah
shirt.
Ooh,
right,
there you go.
Wow, dude, this shirt's so pretty.
That's black and white and
black and white and Vampirella. I love the fact that there's no trade dress on it. Like when I'm doing a shirt like this, like it's just a beautiful piece of artwork like this. I love just no trade dress, just the art.
Yeah, I think I got the version cover of that. So,
nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
That's awesome, man. I got a perfect circle and more de noms with a butt on it. So yeah, it's a nice butt. There's a butt.
Yeah, what do you think of is it Pussifer?
Pussifer? I like Pussifer. Pussifer's good. Their last album, their newest, well, quote unquote newest album, it was good. There's a couple of tracks that I skipped, but
right.
They're more hit and miss to me than Perfect Circle or Tool, but I still really like them. They're just different. So that's what I like about Maynard. When he puts out projects, like Tool is different than a Perfect Circle. Perfect Circle is different from Pussifer, and you can tell. So.
Man, I love when they are playing live and those two girls are playing those violins.
Oh yeah, dude.
Dude, they got that makeup. They look like road warriors, like Mad Max.
So sexy.
I was like,
the towel.
Because they made playing a violin look badass. I mean,
and that's what, like, I've seen Tool live a few times. I've seen a Perfect Circle live a couple times, but Pussifer I've only seen them live on YouTube. But you're right, they put on a show. It's awesome. I really would love to one day go to a Pussifer show. I dig them. But I mean, I'm obviously a Tool fan. I got.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Tool. I mean,
Put your fist back up. Let me see that.
What? Oh,
yeah. Nice, dude. How long you had that?
Oh, dude, since the album came out. Nice. Yeah, so I've had it a long time, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I grew up with Tool.
What you got here, Jimmy? What is?
This is my cover for Dragon Rage,
dude.
And I got
sick.
We got Andrew Dahlhaus on the project, so he's doing everything, all the colors, covers, interiors, and thanks, man. I appreciate it. I mean, when we got Dave Finch on the cover, and so Dave Finch,
so fucking cool.
Dave Finch doing the
work.
Yeah. Oh man.
This. Oh, my green.
Oh yeah, that's. I love that one.
I my camera so I can show. But yeah, continue about this cover. This cover is fucking gorgeous, man.
Dude, thanks, man. Yeah. When we got Dave Finch on the cover, I said, I'm not going to do a cover because there's no point.
Right?
But Dave and
this, man.
And Dave encouraged me. He's like, dude, you need to do a cover. Like, people are going to want to see. Man. So I came back with this, and I was almost not going to put it on the campaign, and then the response I got from when I debuted it, I was surprised, man, that people like it so much.
Dude, that's amazing. But see, this is what I also like about crowdfunding. It's like, yeah, you do have the David Finch cover, and that's amazing. But then you have yours, which is also really good, but it adds to the collectability because you're like, yeah, I got the Finch one, but now I want Jimmy's cover. You know what I mean? And then it also helps your campaign out because you're also selling more content. So, and I obviously would be backing both of these when I do. Dude, I've been spending so much money because of my campaign that I got to wait till 2 weeks from now to back you because that's when I get paid next. So,
oh man, I hear
you're the
you.
next campaign I'm backing. So,
And I know there's about 4 different campaigns that I want to back, and it's just like, man, I have spent so much money putting this together.
Yeah, it's crazy. I got to get the Gemini.
Jimmy, drop your link in the private chat for me so I can throw it in the chat.
Yeah, thank you, man. I really appreciate that.
People need to get on this book. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's dude. When I saw this, I'm like, dude, what? But and once again, this is what I love is this makes me want to do better. Like seeing work like this, like Stefani Renee, Chubb, you know, all these amazing, talented artists that I really wasn't exposed to as much.
Yeah,
it just makes me want to, because it's not competition, but it is. You know, I got to sell my book. But when there's these amazing books, I got to step my game up. You know?
yeah. It kind of helps elevate everybody's game. It keeps us from slacking off. You know,
steel sharpens steel, man.
Yeah.
You got to be around, man, the best to be the best. You know, and it's awesome, and it's crazy though to think like in the crowdfunding community, like they really want to support the creator. So when I put my cover out there, I mean, they're really supporting it. They, you know, it's crazy to think. You know, they don't care if you're a big name. They just love the fact that you got this passion and you're putting this energy into the artwork, and they respond to that.
Exactly.
Well, like even today though, like in mainstream, I barely, there's so many new guys out there. I barely know their names, but I know their art. You know, because they have different styles, and or it's like so good or so crappy that I'm like, yeah, I ain't gonna pick that up. I may not know their name, but once I see it, I'm like, yeah, that's the guy that did, you know, Deadpool or something. I'm buying it. You know, this is just beautiful stuff, though, man.
You know what the cool thing about you doing a cover though is that, you know, yes, you've got the variant cover by Dave Finch, and that's what the industry has been doing right now. The outside cover is by, you know, a known name to catch the eye and whatnot. But you have your cover, which is also the same art that's on the interior.
Right.
And it harkens back to the days where the interior artist actually did the cover for his book. You know what I mean?
That makes me so love mad. That. Makes me so mad whenever I get a book with an amazing cover, and then you open it and it's like my nephew drew it. I'm like, what is going on?
Oh man, I'm exactly the same way. You know, and that's one of the reasons why I decided to start doing, you know, do a cover, is because I thought, well, I don't want people to go, man, Dave Finch artwork's so great, and they see my work and they go, womp womp womp. You know, it's like,
are you serious, man? Come on, no.
Your stuff's sick, man. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Thanks, man.
Look at that layout.
You know, I try to put as much effort into every page, and I don't know about you guys, like, but when you work on a piece, you know, and you finish it, you're proud of it, and then you go, oh, what can I do better on the next one? Right. You know, and so I'm trying to do that throughout the book, but
yeah. And at least no, go ahead.
I mean, at least I think I'm accomplishing that. I mean, you know, I feel like I am, but I mean, we'll see.
You're your own harshest critic, man. You know, like if you feel like you're getting there, then you are.
Well, when I was lettering my book, like I would, like, you know, I'd see my panel, I'd be lettering. I'm like, man, I could really make that look better. Like, and this was like months after I had done drawing it. So I would go back into Photoshop, touch it up, redraw it, you know, while I'm writing the stupid thing, because I'm like, I could do better. I could keep doing better. So I feel you. You know, you're like, did I actually
letter your book for you so you don't? No, because that's not efficient, dude.
Well, like, right, but I can relate though. You know, when you see it, you're like, is this my best stuff? And you're like, yes, it is. And then you keep going, but when you look back at it, you're like, wait a minute, that finger could look cooler. So
there's a quote by Mark Silvestri that I really love. There's on this DVD called Countdown to Wednesday. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this, but it came out. Really, comics? You just gonna attack me, huh? Okay. What we're doing. Anyway, Countdown to Wednesday, an inside look at the comic biz and how to break in. Has a bunch of people on here, but one of the things Mark Silvestri says is you got to kill your darlings. Like, these things can't be so precious to you that you can't ever finish them. Sometimes an indelicate term we use is kill your darlings. You got to be able to get it down and let it go, because this is also a business. Yes, it's fun, and we are creative, but sometimes we just gotta let it go.
Yeah, and I do for the most part, but like I said, if I do happen to catch one, like, or a perspective does look way off after I realize it, a couple months later,
Sure.
that's different. I can't.
Well, that's also where an editor comes in.
Well, yeah, but I can't sit there for days on end on one panel, and because I could, but I'd never get anything done.
Well, yeah, there is that.
I
yeah,
remember
your book looks. Go ahead.
Oh, thanks. I was just going off of like what you said on the it came on. Well, what was it? Something Wednesday thing?
Came out on a Wednesday.
Or no, the video you were showing right now. Something Wednesday. Countdown. He said countdown to Wednesday.
Countdown to Wednesday. Yeah.
I remember Mark Silvestri saying, but I mean, not in that video. I haven't seen that, but I remember him saying one time that artwork is never finished. It's never completed. It's just abandoned.
It's abandoned.
Yeah. And I thought, man, that makes a lot of sense. At some point you got to learn to say when. You got to learn when to cut it, because.
And for me, it mainly comes to whenever I'm tired of working on it. I'm sick of it. You know what I mean? To me, that at that point when I no longer am enjoying it in a way, I'm like, yeah this is done. I can't really do any more to it.
Yeah.
Even though you could.
Well, I mean, and that's actually that could be a good thing, because the more you work on it, you could over render or overwork it and then diminish the artwork.
Yeah,
I've done that.
One stroke too many ruins the masterpiece. That's what
she said.
Yeah. What now? What?
Nothing. No, I didn't say nothing. Don't worry about it.
So, how many pages is Unhinged?
Absolute is 46 pages.
It is Unhinged the company, and Absolute.
Yeah, Unhinged Entertainment is the name of my company.
Oh,
he was talking about himself. He's unhinged, so it's why he titled my company.
Well, the name actually came about in the mid to late 90s with my brother. So him and I kind of founded it in a way. I came up with the name, and he just really dug it. But yeah, the name of the book is Absolute. Black and white, 46 pages. It's all story. There's no sketch like back pages or anything. It's just all content. There is one page divider. I lied to you. So yeah.
Is it black and white? I mean, I noticed the cover was.
Yeah, it's all it's all black and white. The cover does have the one color spot in it with the logo. So the cover's technically color, but the interiors are black and white.
Man, that's what I love, man. I buy black and white books.
See what Rick said about your artwork. This artwork is the kind that sucks money out of people's pockets.
Yeah, and he's not lying.
Thanks, Rick, man. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
God, look at you, Jason. That's awesome, dude.
Oh, thanks, man.
Get my copy of this.
I love your style, man. You've got a style that's all your own.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of. I mean, this kind of is like my core style, but I try to branch out and vary things and
what up, fuckhead?
Change things up. So, but yeah, the interiors.
That's the hardest thing, man. Is to be unique and different as an artist, because I'm influenced by so many other artists that I borrow from these artists.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Like it doesn't show in this, but Jonathan Wayshak, Sam Keith, Derek Hess, Jim Lee, Todd McFarlane, Mark Silvestri, the '90s Image guys. Eastman and Laird. Heavily influenced by a lot of.
It's a little close to the camera. I want to see that splash on right there. Yeah,
as far back as I can get it.
Oh,
that one's original. That one's pen and ink. That one's actually original. I drew that one original. So.
Oh man, I like it. It's got this kind of energy to it, and just I love the way he's sitting. That pose is perfect, man. Like,
thanks, man.
Like he has weight, and it looks like his body's just kind of flumping over a little bit,
Yeah.
And it's just man.
Well, he's a big dude, so yeah, he's got to have weight,
So what's Absolute about?
It's about a bounty hunter who kind of gets sucked into this alien war on Earth that he wasn't looking for. This girl right here, She's part of a rebellion to rise up against the aliens that have conquered Earth and take them down and bring Earth back. And he gets mixed up in it. And so it's about them destroying these aliens, which obviously he kind of didn't want to do. He just wants to go get his bounty. That's what he's out to collect the bounty. She kind of sucks him into this, like veers his path in a way to this war. And it's kind of like a book about trust and overcoming obstacles, and yeah. So it's fun, man. I kind of I write it as I go. So like this is digital.
Man, see, that's great right there, man. That kind of reminds me of Joe Benitez a little bit.
Oh wow, yeah. Dude, thank you. That's a huge flattery. Yeah. So, the first book is, pretty much about them meeting each other and, teaming up in a way. But yeah, and then the second, and there is sorcery and stuff. The aliens, they've experimented on humans, and throughout, breeding, people have kind of gotten powers, or they can do spells, or they become genetic freaks.
Oh, good. Is it is it like cyberpunk sci-fi, or?
It's sci-fi. I wouldn't call it cyberpunk. I don't know if you can see Pig Lady in the background there.
Oh yeah, I like her nose and her hat.
Yeah,
dude, that's crazy. Costume designs are great.
Yeah, so and that's actually that dude in the back. That's the samurai priest, and I didn't know it, but I was like, yeah, he's going to be in the book.
Oh wow!
So I made it up as I went in a way. So
I like the name. I like what you just called him, samurai priest. Actually, that was really cool.
That's technically his name. I mean, he does have a name. It gets revealed in the next book. Oh. But yeah.
I mean, it's a good story when the creators are like, yeah, just put this chick in it. It's got a lot of action. It's like, it's like they were talking about, I mean, the type of relationships and stuff that are going on between these people. And that's when it's a good story.
Yeah. Like I say, he's got he's kind of like that Wolverine, Han Solo, lone gunman type aspect, Western guy. He's just out for himself and wants to live his life. And he runs into her and she's like, hey, this guy, I can use him to my advantage and, get him on my path. And they do go after, he's out to get this thing that could like any bounty hunter or contract killer or whatever, they want that final score, that big payoff. And that's what he's going after. Yeah. And that does play a part in the book. So it's not just like a little stupid MacGuffin, but she's just kind of like, hey, this guy, I can use him. I can, either he can take a bullet for me or do whatever, or he can help me out. But obviously they don't trust each other off the bat.
So you didn't crowdfund that first issue?
No, I did.
Oh,
yeah, dude, I'm in demand. I'm actually going to be ending the whole campaign maybe early next month after I fulfill. Because all I need right now is Frega's trading card. I got to color it, and then once I get that out to print, the patches should be coming in next week. I got another trading card coming to me, but I just need the Gemini mailers, and I can start fulfilling.
Yeah, are those expensive? The Gemini mailers? Or
I don't know. I haven't ordered them yet.
I'm about to find out.
Yeah. Like I said, I kind of am playing things close to the chest right now, even though I did pretty well. I've been backing so many books that I got to play it safe from here on out. Because, dude, I got like 14 or 15 pages on Indiegogo of books I backed. So I don't know, that's how many. There's 5 in a thing. So
you can go to your profile and see how many campaigns you've backed.
Yeah. So, I mean, I've backed a good 60, 70 campaigns probably. Multiple times, though. So, yeah, but I shouldn't have. I want to support, like, everyone because there's so much good stuff.
You only got so much money.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I also got to print my book. So that's why I'm playing it real safe right now because of shipping. I know I have enough, but I want to make sure I have enough. So
that's the thing that people are like telling us, like, you make sure you save for that shipping because it's going to be ridiculous.
Yeah,
shipping will eat you alive.
Man, that's why
what?
Like, I mean, like when we budgeted our campaign, we budgeted the bare minimum. Like right now, what our goal is, it's the bare minimum, and I'm hoping we go above it just to cover any extra cost in that shipping. You know?
Sure.
Well, you're in your first week, right?
Yeah, day 5. We're about
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah. And you're what? What's your percentage? What?
84%.
Oh, yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, you won't be doing
Man, I wish I had talked to you about doing day 1 or something. I've been sweating this entire time because like I have nothing to gauge it against. Like I don't know if it's good. I don't know if I should be
Oh,
worried or you
really?
know.
Have you talked to Shay from Red Valkyrie?
Um,
Not Red Valkyrie yet.
we've been introduced, but not yet. I heard she's on vacation.
Yeah,
She is on vacation. She is on a well-earned vacation. She's been busting her ass for a good long while. But yeah, Shay and Red Valkyrie, they're her channel is the place to go when you're launching a book, because
Oh,
she asked Jason. She gets people excited about the book. She gets them to back.
she
I heard
does.
she cosplays like your
She
character.
does.
She does.
So the more cool a cosplay you have for a female character, the
Yeah.
cooler the cosplay you get from her.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
like
And we,
mine was
Talented at it,
yep, mine was a beanie and a hoodie because I don't really
too.
I don't really have like costumes in my book
Uh-huh.
really,
See what you get.
yet.
yeah. I mean, I would love to get on there. We got introduced, and she liked the tweet or the introduction that they gave us, but I haven't heard like from her or anything, about coming
Yeah,
on the
she's
show
on
and stuff.
she's
Yeah.
on vacation. I think she's actually going to do something with 656 tomorrow, 656 comics. But yeah, she's not really doing much of anything.
Mm. Yeah. When uh, the guy that introduced us, he asked me if I'd heard from her, and I said no. He goes, oh well, she's on vacation, but she might still do some streams or something during
Yeah,
vacation.
She
her
did launch for the Kill Journal.
yeah.
And then that I think she's gone back to her vacationing ways for a bit. And then apparently you said she's going to do a 656.
Yeah, that's what 656 said.
They're closing out their campaign fully though, right?
Yeah, I don't know if it's tomorrow or if it's actually like a little bit after. But yeah, they're fully closing out the campaign, so that's another reason. Like in Kill Journal, she did a short 7-page story, so that's why she did that one too. Plus, it's a great looking book. I mean, you got Craig on that thing, man. It
really is.
That's gonna be
Jimmy. These pages look fucking phenomenal, dude.
Thanks,
like,
man.
I don't.
They're
You
awesome.
got nothing to worry about, man. Like this is good comics right here. I can't wait to read this story.
Yeah, I mean Dave Philpott, the writer and co-creator, man, he's awesome. He's got really, really good stuff put into this, and we're not copying like Dungeons and Dragons. We're not copying anything that has been done before. We're bringing in, outside influences, the outside of comics and outside of what you've seen before. So we're hoping that it's going to be, people are going to read it and go, whoa, this is different. We like it. And I hope they're not going to go, it's different. We want it to be Dungeons and Dragons. It can go either way, but.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, you have
course,
a dragon in it. That's good enough for me.
Yeah, we got a dragon, got a cute girl in there. I mean,
There you go.
What more do you need?
all day.
yeah, I'm hoping, but I mean, he's such a good writer. He's planned it out so well. It's really fun to draw. He definitely caters to my art style. And so I really like working with him. I was going to show you guys. I don't know if you guys knew I was an inker before.
Yeah, you and Dave Finch.
Yeah, I used to ink Dave Finch. And Victor
that's great.
Bogdanovic reached out and he wanted me to ink him. So I did this.
I like Vic's work.
Yeah,
he's doing some good stuff on Wolverine.
Yeah, I almost got on there with him, but he decided to ink himself. So I was like, oh
shit, man.
Yeah, he got more money inking himself. So
well, of course. What up, Sim?
Hey, Sim, dude, that's sick.
So I stopped this. This was my tryout thing that I was doing with him, and then he decided to ink himself. Even before he saw my work, it wasn't like he saw my work and changed his mind. It was before.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Yeah,
that's awesome, dude. That's beautiful. It's beautiful work.
Man, he's. I love inking his work. I would have been really happy, over his stuff.
Yeah.
But to be honest, now as a creator and being in the crowdfunded community, dude, I love it so much more than being in the mainstream.
It's definitely a different experience. Well, to me, I don't know any better. I haven't been in the mainstream, but just the experience in crowdfunding itself, it's a ride, dude, and it can be very stressful, but at the same time exciting, because when you get on these streams, it's very fun. You get to interact with everybody, and you get to interact with the fans, the people backing the book,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And I think that's amazing that you get to see these people's interactions and their comments and how excited they are for it, and it makes you want to do even better.
Yeah, I'm doing a stream tonight. I do
Awesome.
every Saturday. I do an open stream, so you guys are welcome to come out. It's at
Yeah, it's my what time?
6:30 Central Standard.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that would be too late for you guys. What?
Well, it's not that.
Times?
It's my nephew's birthday
Must be like
today.
what?
So
Is that like 8 Eastern Standard Time?
yeah, that's 8.
Like
Oh, no, we're an
7
hour.
Eastern. You're an hour
Yeah,
ahead.
we're an
Yeah.
hour.
Yeah. Okay. So 7. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. You guys.
Yeah,
should...
I'll be getting dinner though. It's my nephew's
Oh.
birthday today.
Oh, I'll still be sitting in my drawing table. I'll come by and kick it with you for a bit.
Yeah, man, that'd be great, man.
dude.
We love that. We do an open stream, but tonight, like the topic, we're gonna thank all the backers because, man, these backers have been wonderful, dude. I've never been in a community like this in crowdfunding. I mean, man, people, the creators, everybody. I mean, they were just like, yeah, man. You know, nobody was like really competitive in the mainstream. It's really political. It's really competitive, man. I mean,
Dude, we just love comics here. You know,
Yeah.
this is what we do. We just love comics. We like good comics. We like good stories. We like good artwork, and we like to hang out and talk. You know.
Well, if you think about it, like back in like the 70s, 80s,
What up, Jay Mizzle?
Oh, hey, what's going on, Jay, man? But
Hello.
you never knew anybody's political affiliation. You never knew
Yeah.
their religious beliefs. You never knew
They
any
need to.
standing they had. All you knew was they can write or they can draw. That was it. And now it's all about like who they are, not what they can do, and that's kind of disheartening.
yeah.
But you know, it's also because of social media in a way. But if it wasn't for social media, I wouldn't have been putting out my book. You know, I mean, maybe I would have through Dark Horse or something like that. I don't know, but
Yeah.
it wouldn't be this way. And I love it, dude.
I mean, like you said, man, I like it because in the crowdfunding community, we get to interact with, you know, the fans, the viewers, or the backers. You know,
Right.
where if you went through Dark Horse, you wouldn't get that kind of interaction. You know,
Right.
And not only that, dude, I'm like you're an industry professional. I never would have met you. That's insanity to me. That's mind blowing to me as somebody who's collected comic books my whole life. That I'm now talking and meeting and hanging out with industry pros that are just amazing talents, and that I've looked up to, like Frege. I've collected his stuff for eons almost. It seems. You know, and stuff like that. I never would have met anyone, and this is just a thrill ride for me. I'm a fan.
yeah, yeah. Frega's down to earth, man. I mean, that's what I really like about him.
That's
you know?
my homie.
Yeah, he's just like,
good dude.
yeah. I mean, that's where we all met. I mean, we all met together on the Frega stream, but.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, I was like, you know, hey, you know, I want to maybe show Dragon Rage. Do you think I can get on the stream? He was like, yeah, dude, absolutely, man. Like, you know what I mean? And I didn't expect that. I thought he was gonna be like, well, you know, what's your politics? Are you CG or you know all this stuff?
Right.
But he was like, no, man, you're a creator. You're an artist, just like me.
Yep.
You know, we're equals, man. We're peers. And so he
Yeah.
just, I was like, wow, dude, that dude's humble.
And that's what I also love. You don't have to be CG for a lot of these channels. You don't have to be. You just have to not be an idiot.
Hey, brother.
Hi guys.
Hey, how's it going?
This is Chubb. Chubb does Merry Boys. He's one of our brothers
what's
from over in the
up?
UK. Chubb, this
One
is
of my
Jimmy. He's
fa-
doing Dragon Rage.
All right.
Yeah, man. This is his artwork up on the screen. These are some interior pages he's showing us. Like, look at this gorgeous stuff.
It's amazing. It's amazing work.
Man, thank you. Thanks. I really
Very
appreciate
cool.
that. I got nervous before launch. I thought, man, like, what if people don't respond?
Yeah, I understand.
You know,
I
what if
understand.
there's no backers? No one backs it. You know, I was sweating that day. You know, it was, but man, the welcoming we got and the response we got, I'm just like, wow, so amazed. I mean,
Jimmy, have you seen Mary Boys? It's one of my favorite books. In
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
man, we got- can we-
beautiful.
yeah, I'd
Oh.
love to take a look at it, man. Do we have? Is it a campaign going, or is it a book that's already printed? Or
Oh, it's a campaign that's run and it's just way past its expiry date. I really should remove it, but you know, I just haven't.
oh,
Yeah.
so it's in demand, or
Yeah, it's on demand. Should I put it up? Should I?
Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
pull that thing up.
Hold it up, dude. And drop the link in the private chat for me so I can send it to all these lovely people we got watching. Thank you all so much for hanging out and watching while we're
Daily chat.
just, talking comics and art. Jason's the only one actually drawing things here. We're looking at these beautiful pages. And I'm kind of doing what I usually do with It Came From a Comic Shop. So if I can find my mouse, I'm going to show you guys the cool shit that I got at the comic shop today. I stopped reading The Walking Dead around issue 50 because I knew what was going to happen, but I had to pick this up just because of the Dave Finch cover.
Yeah, the new covers. Yeah,
dude,
Nice.
But you know what? They went in and they colored this shit.
Yeah,
I don't like it. I don't like
That's
it
what I
one
heard.
fucking bit. I feel like it's
yeah.
the artwork.
look at that picture on the left. Look at that picture. Like,
That's the
imagine
first
that.
issue. Yeah. What the
That
hell? It
looks
doesn't have the
terrible.
same. It's supposed to be black and white.
The impact is not there.
Doesn't
The
it look
impact is
terrible?
lost.
It looks
Like,
terrible.
where is it? This part. This scene right here in black and white. This whole scene was so powerful.
Yeah.
The color just kind of mutes it.
Now it's comical. It's comical.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. I didn't realize this was going to be colored. Like, I love Tony's work, but this book was supposed to be black and white. This
So
book was toned out. It was supposed to be black and white. These colors are way too bright.
well, what they're
Like, if you want
doing
to do
is
something different than black and white. You do sepia with
Well,
spots of color.
what they're doing with the deluxe. At the end of each book, you get extra pages. Everything's colored, and you get a new cover. They're doing everything. They're reprinting everything like this.
Michael Golden. God, I love Michael Golden's work.
Yeah, there was
He's
just something
doing a
about the
cover-
black and white.
Wow.
Oh, I love that.
Shit. I want that as a fucking poster.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
That looks
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when Dave showed me that one.
Oh,
I was like, holy cow! Like, dude, I
Dude.
thought that was going to be the cover. I hadn't seen the other cover. I hadn't seen
Yeah,
that
I
one.
mean, well, they got to recreate the original first cover because that's classic. I love Tony's work. Like he's such a
yeah.
craftsman.
He's really, really good.
Yeah.
You know,
So
it's
big.
like Charlie's good too, but Tony,
Yeah.
Tony's.
But you know, the thing about it is when you start with this and then you move to Charlie Adler's work, it's kind of a total visual shock. I don't know if you guys noticed, but after Charlie took over, everybody started saying the names of each character when they were talking. Like, well, Rick, I disagree because you couldn't tell who the fuck anyone was. Everybody looked like fucking potato people. Like, and there's no knock on Charlie because he does great noir stuff. If the book had started out like that, would have been fine. But when we start out with this, these clean lines, this composition, the shadow, the depth, and then we move to Charlie's a bit more chunky, like noir inspired story, and he had to crank those out, like, because that's what they want. This needed to happen quickly. It kind of lost something. Didn't have the depth for me. And I spent years wishing that Tony would come back for like 2-3 issues, but no, we got stuck with potato people for the rest of the fucking series.
But I agree with you though on the black and white. Like it set the tone, man. It set a really unique mood. I love black and white, dude. I mean,
absolutely.
I don't know if it's just because I'm old school, the old Conan stuff,
I mean,
Yeah.
So anyway, I picked up issue 2 of Snake Eyes Dead Game just because, Liefeld, man. Look, he drew some fucking feet, y'all.
What?
Like, right? Like, hey, don't be knocking the dude. He can draw feet.
His anatomy's getting better.
But yeah.
You can tell he took
Look,
time
see?
on that. Yeah.
It took 30 years to get so far. Yeah, he still didn't
It'll
draw
take-
her feet though. You can't still see it. So you can't see her feet. Maybe it's only women's feet that he can't
There were
draw.
feet.
But I want to give a shout out though, my buddy Aldelso Corona, man. He did a great job inking over Rob Liefeld, man.
Like, have you seen some of the videos he's posted on Twitter of him inking over Brett Booth?
Yeah.
Like, damn, dude. Like,
yeah.
Why? Explain to me this. Why do we not have Brett Booth and Adelso Corona doing a fucking X-Men book?
Oh well, I mean, we might be having him on an X-Men book.
Really?
Brett,
Dude,
yeah.
no.
I don't know if he's already released it or not, but yeah, it's very, very possible. So yeah, Brett's a great guy, man. I got to work with Brett, and
Is he? That's
And-
awesome, dude.
and
I love his artwork.
Oh, he's down to earth, man. He's another cool guy. He's just obsessed with dinosaurs in a weird way.
Yep.
It kind of freaks me out.
Did
he's
he
got-
do a he did a dinosaur book, right?
It's good to know. You guys ever read this Punisher Warzone?
Yes.
I don't know if I've ever read
Okay.
Warzone. I read their first run, but I saw this in the shop today, and I was like, "Well, fuck!" Ennis and Dylan, I gotta pick this up.
Oh yeah, that run.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is. Hang on, unless this is the first one they did where
is that the one with the Russian where he fights the Russian?
Oh God, no, I don't know.
I love that book, man.
No, I think.
I mean, Steve Dillon, man, you can't go wrong on
Right?
illustration.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a
No,
great storyteller.
Okay, this is
Steve
the
Dillon's
second
amazing.
series that they did. Yeah, this one, I think this might be the one that might eventually lead to the return of the Russian. The first one had the Russian in it, but I think this one leads to the return of the Russian. There was one where the Russian comes back and he's got giant tits, and it's Garth Ennis all over. It's like, oh God, really? And then Punisher uses Spider-Man to beat the shit out of the Russian. Anyway, that's kind of where I checked out a little bit, but I don't remember these, so I picked them up. And then this has got some classic Eastman stuff. Look at this.
Oh, no way, really?
Right? Like this,
Wow.
the TMT Raphael Macro series from Mirage back in the day.
Oh, the
Like
Macros.
I picked it up just for this shit right here.
So when he
Yeah.
fights Casey in the park,
Yep.
Is that?
Yep, that's where they got the scene for the movie.
That's where Unhinged Entertainment's going, man. They're going to be big like Mirage because
I had them books, man. I had all them books.
Thanks, man.
you got the same kind of energy, storytelling, like creativity that's all in absolute, man, just like the original Ninja Turtles.
Look at
Thanks,
that.
man.
And that's the beauty
Well-
of this scene that we have here. This indie comic scene is that we've got a bunch of different styles, got a bunch of different voices telling stories, creating stuff. And you know what? Shock upon shock, it's naturally diverse because we just let people fucking create. Who would have
Yeah.
thought? Like the comic scene in the fucking 80s, they were just
Yeah.
allowed to create. Anybody with like $2 fucking grand and a printer they could find, they could make their own fucking comic, put it out, send it to magazines and get it sold. You call a bunch of comic shops, say, hey, I've got these, I'll sell them to you for a certain amount, and then you sell them to the comic shop, and I mean, shit, that's how it was done for years in the indie scene.
Yeah, and think about all the great stories and characters that came from, we ended up with like The Crow, like that would have never been published in the mainstream,
I have a first printing of that of the graphic novel. I absolutely love that
Nice.
book.
Oh, damn, was it Kitchen Sink that originally did it? I forget.
James
It was Caliber did it.
Oh, it was Caliber.
Yeah, then Kitchen Sink, and then it just went all over the place after that, I think.
I have it right here.
Man, I didn't even hear of it until the movie came out. That's when I first heard about The Crow, and
Really?
I tried to find back
Same here.
issues, but it was impossible back then.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, it's impossible now. Like, if you can find actual like single issues of this series,
Oh
This is-
yeah,
yeah.
Oh yeah,
But
so
yeah,
I have.
Sync Press is the one I have here.
They used to
So you
have-
said Caliber did it first, Chubb?
Yeah, they did the single issues, definitely.
Oh, they did the single issues. Then this is the first printing of the collected. Okay, gotcha.
yeah. Has any of you guys ever met James Barr?
No, I haven't.
I got to talk to him, and
Of course you
he was like, this is how he talks. I'm not trying to make fun of him or anything, but he goes, yeah, man, yeah. You see, I put these mood things in there, and I was like, what? And so he was telling me, he's like, I put these mood. You guys ever seen that comedian that has that curly long hair? He's bald, but he talks like he's real tired. And
Oh
slow.
yeah, Stephen Wright.
He was in,
Yeah,
he was in
yeah.
what was it?
Yeah, the Reservoir
How big?
Dogs. He was-
It was the dude on the couch.
That's
He's also the-
oh yeah, the dude on the couch. Yeah,
Dude on the
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
totally.
was.
Totally.
Well, dude, that's James O'Barr's like doppelganger. Like he looks like him, he talks like him, and he told me like he said that they wouldn't return his artwork, right, to Caliber or somebody who reprinted his work They
Yeah.
wouldn't return his originals. So he went down to their office, demanded his originals. When they wouldn't give it to him, he carried away and took away their computers. Like he picked up a computer and walked out with it.
Fuck yeah,
Yeah.
I would too.
I was like, dude, that's awesome.
Hope he
What
sold
a
them immediately. That stuff
Yeah.
depreciates very quickly.
Yeah. Hey,
Wolverine says, I got to give Liefeld credit. Over the span of 30 years, he's gone from having a toddler's knowledge of anatomy to knowing something about anatomy. Anyway, and I'm picking this up because I like Benjamin Percy as a writer, and I also like Bogdanovich's work. I knew that Adam Kubert wouldn't be on there for very long, but you know, it's a good start. But Bogdanovich is doing some good stuff on this, and I'm a glutton for punishment, so I keep picking up Star Wars. But dude, Charles Soule's a good writer. You know, Soule's a good writer. I enjoy.
Soul is a good writer.
Yeah. And I picked up another sketch cover, so I've got all these. Sketch
Oh,
Did you
Dude.
happen to pick up? the
I'm
sketch
going
cover?
nuts, crazy! I tell you.
Did you get the absolute sketch cover available now on Indiegogo by
That's
Juice
right.
Entertainment? Did you get that?
hey.
There is a blank
And you
sketch
can have
cover,
your
$20.
What?
Whatever you want. There you go. Back date today. Is Mary Boys up? Did you show it yet?
No, sorry, I put it. I got the thing on the thing on the bar at the bottom. Don't know what I'm supposed to do now.
We gotta
Hey,
go
you
back
to
to
press
that. You got to go back to that sketch eventually, Def, and tell me, Luke, about that. What you're drawing.
Oh yeah, that's day 3 from Fragtober. That's my Viking. I'll show you the piece I originally did, and then we'll look at this one again. I need to finish inking this one today. But yeah, this book's fucking great, y'all. Pick up Mary Boys now,
Yes.
because
Dude.
I am putting the link in the chat. Tell us a little bit about Mary Boys, Chubb.
It is a book about 4 Knights Templar. It's basically the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in a broken Britain. So instead of being turtles, they're just kids with birth defects, with heavy boots, cricket bats, and they beat the snot out of people they perceive to be sinful. So it's heavily Catholic, a heavily Catholic thing. They were trained by this alcoholic priest who's like kind of like their splinter character, and he was a member of the Order of the Knights Templar in a previous life. So he's got all this knowledge of how to fight and wage war. That's basically it. It's a bit crazy, but it's fun.
Yeah, it's a very original concept, I think, and it's the artwork is just beautiful, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I love it.
I'm busy working on a follow up right now, and I'm actually
Nice.
spent today doing some painting on a pinup. So yeah, just busy.
Man, those are
Awesome, dude.
incredible covers. I love the crows, man, flying around.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Oh, thanks. I was like a fan of the Crow, and you know, there's like this tortured soul is like it's the same sort of vibe for the alcoholic priest. You know, so I had to work crows in there somewhere.
Totally.
I just noticed a little bulldog down below. He's drinking the is it like the wine bottle spilling over or something?
Yeah.
He's drinking it. Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, his details in there. There's like little eye candy in every inch of every panel. It's great stuff.
But that looks like Maynard right there from Tool. Right, like during the tour, like he's all strung out and beer spilling. Yeah, the high water pants. I love it, dude. That's awesome. Man, is there more? Can we scroll through the campaign?
I actually had somebody compliment my Mary Boys shirt when I was in the shop last week. And,
Oh, cool.
I told them to go check you out on Indiegogo, homie. So hopefully they did. You know,
You have more.
Somebody
artwork
just
on
bought
the
a shirt, so maybe that's your guy.
us maybe.
You have more artwork on the page, right?
Yeah. If you scroll,
You're the one controlling it, homie. It's your show.
Oh, me. I do that. Okay,
You're
sorry.
sharing your
I never do it like this. I'm always
Yeah,
So-
no. You got the power.
So Chubbs, are you using like ink wash? Or are you doing like actual like acrylics with the grays and the black tones?
It's ink wash. See, I'm a fan of Will Eisner, Jack Davis, and that old Mad magazine sort of look. So I try to do it just like that.
Man, I love this. An inker, I don't know if you've heard of him, but called Rudy Nebra, and he worked with John Buscema, and they would do stuff like this
Mhm.
in like Vampirilla with that background would just be the ink wash. And I love that you're doing that in this.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It creates depth, man.
Yeah, that's it. So it's like creates that impression that there's a lot of atmosphere between the foreground and the background. So it creates that sense of space.
Oh, I mean, you said that so well. that was beautifully, man. That's so articulate. I love that. I mean, like you're so technical. You can see it in your work.
No, I've just been watching a lot of art tutorials today for some reason.
Oh,
I'm doing painting. It's still lingering around the old brain, just firing out.
I was like, I got Bob Ross flashbacks. I was like, whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah, and there's the T-shirt design.
Oh,
Yeah, the T-shirt's awesome, dude. I love it.
Wow. It almost has, what is that, like that 1980s punk rock that you guys had in the UK? Like it has that, like Sex Pistols or.
Yeah, that's the whole vibe of the project, and the T-shirt as well. It's printed traditionally. It's it's a 2-color silk screen, so it's nice.
Wow.
And, so it's got it's.
I fucking love that shirt.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You know what I noticed about the shirt though, Chuck? The collar. The collar is significantly tighter around my neck than any of my shirts that I have over here.
Damn European sizes.
I know.
You got like a Corey Taylor neck, maybe.
The cotton, like the material, it's a little bit thicker than we do over here. So I'm definitely warm in my shirt.
It's me fine.
in Florida, But yeah,
me just fine.
Fantastic.
Cool. Yeah, I'm really happy. Yeah. People have been generally happy with how things have turned out. So yeah, I'm happy too. Do you guys want to see the painting I'm working on by any chance?
Yeah.
No. Oh wait, yes.
I'll kill this.
Oh, it's already looking good. Oh man, I'm telling you, that's Maynard right there, dude. I've seen him do that, and yeah, he did that on stage once. I saw him ride a pig like that. It was.
I first saw your stuff on Ethan's stream. It was on one of the auctions, and
I remember. I remember the pages you had. They were bloody amazing. Yeah.
I remember that auction stream, man. When I saw your stuff, I'm like, oh, I want to buy. I couldn't buy anything because obviously everybody was bidding so high, as well deserved, because your work's just awesome. Yeah, I can't get enough.
So many. We have such a talented group of people that we hang out with, man. It's incredible to me, and it's inspiring. It's inspiring to see so many people that love this stuff so much and are, excited about it. Like this passion, That's what I keep coming back to. Whenever I talk to anybody, I was hanging out with Vinny the other day. We were talking to the 656 crew, and it was, they're passionate about their project. They're excited about it, man. They want to tell people about it. It's that passion is missing from the mainstream. Like, it's
that's
a brand.
Thing.
It's a recognizable brand, like clout.
It's not theirs. It's not theirs. That's why you don't see big guys in the mainstream doing videos the same way we do and connecting with the audience. You know why? Because they're freelancers and they would expect to get paid for promoting somebody else's IP. You see? So you don't get that passion, you don't get that connection, because why? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? You start drawing.
There's no sense of ownership anymore, because they're not allowed to have historic runs. Like it's my opinion that because of the image exodus and the I guess damage, or the the first cut's the deepest, or whatever, as they say, because of what happened with the image exodus, they never want to let artists and writers get too big for their britches anymore. No more superstars. And they gotta keep it on the down low. At least that's what it seems like to me.
No, it's actually true. It's actually true. Like when an artist starts to get too much attention on a project, they'll shift and rotate.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah. Well, it's just that's covering their own ass.
But I agree with Chubbs.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Jay.
No, I want you to go ahead.
Oh, thank you.
I'll answer the question for you. Either of you, go ahead. Eric, I don't own a comic shop. I work in my childhood comic shop. The shop that I work in is owned by a woman that's been doing this for 34 years. And I've been shopping there since I was 10. I would go in and hang out and help out on, free comic book day and whatnot. And then when the lady that she had working there became a full-time substitute teacher, she was like, "So Kim found a full-time teaching gig. Would you?" Yes, I would. She didn't even get the words out of her mouth before I said yes.
Everyone's dream.
I've been working there for the past 4 years. We had a car drive through the front of the phone.
Yeah, I was going to
Are you
ask you about
serious?
that. Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. How did that pan out?
From what I found out, it's we've got. I was there today. I worked in the shop today. We've got a wall up that's a temporary wall. We've got a fire door that's a temporary door for right now. And we're able to be open. It's just we're waiting on the windows to get remade because the door is right here. The windows are right here. I sit right here. You guys can't kind of see that. So front door is right here, right? The big plate glass windows are right here. We normally sit right here. Okay. So the car comes in right here at the door and takes out part of this wall. So there was maybe a foot of space between Vanessa and the car that came through the wall. So now we're waiting on the new windows to be made, the new metal frame and whatnot, so we can have a window again. It's very odd to be sitting there and I can hear people walking by, and it's like, are they coming in? Are they not? And then suddenly the door opens, and I'm like, "Who are you? Who sent you?" It's a lot nicer to be able to see people.
What's the secret password?
Yeah, exactly. Who sent you? What's the password? But yeah, so it's very surreal. As a matter of fact, I think I took some pictures, but anyway, that's the story.
Did you say somebody almost got hit by the car?
Do I now?
You said someone almost got hit by the car?
The car was a foot away from the shop owner.
Oh, are you serious? I mean, she was there when this car came through the window.
Oh yeah, she was there when the car came through.
Ooh, man, that had to be scary.
I was working at the cat clinic, and I got an email right when I got home, and it said, car through front window of shop will be closed for a few days. And I was like, what? I'm sorry, what the fuck?
Wow.
What up?
Hey guys.
Hey, Vinny.
Hey, Vinny Art.
How we doing, everybody?
Hey, Vinny.
Hang in there, brother. Good to see you.
Well, J Money doesn't stop talking. J Money
I know,
is taking
right?
over the stream.
So
Damn. I heard Mark Wade is driving through comic shops lately.
yeah. Yeah, I didn't get a good look at the person, so I don't know, man.
He donate to Luke's GoFundMe campaign.
Yeah, he hit your store.
Right. Here, let me see if I'll see if I can find the pictures of that, because it's fucking surreal, man. She's been in the same location for 34 years.
Oh wow.
No, 32 years. She spent 2 years downtown. She's been in this location for 32 years and has never had this happen before. And it's just like, what? Just
Everybody has.
2020 has been really interesting.
Was everybody okay?
Oh yeah. As far as I know, not even the lady that was driving it, Mark Wade, wasn't hurt. So.
Dude, I got to point out real quick. You got a great moderator, Rick Saylor. Man, he's putting links out there, hustling for everybody.
That's my homie.
Rick is awesome. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll be
man,
watching. I'll be watching replays of streams, and I'll see him dropping my link in the chats. I mean, I'm like, dude. So yeah, he's awesome, man. He's very supportive.
He did it right now. It says back Jason's absolute.
This is what I mean. This group, this scene we have. Yeah, see, this is the car going right through the front of my shop. See, over here is where I normally sit, and this is the front door right here. Front door was completely obliterated. These two plate glass windows, luckily enough, didn't actually fall until the next day. They slid out of the frames the next day when she wasn't there. And if they had fallen out while she was there, she would have been cut to ribbons because they're plate glass.
Jesus, you know what I find really suspicious? Just looking at this picture, is that it looks like you have to really aim and concentrate to get to that little opening because there's so much brick.
Right.
You know what I mean? It looks like it was on purpose. Like, how did you miss the brick, dude? I mean,
Jeez.
Right. Well, this is a brick column right here. Let me bring up. Okay. So here's a picture of. See, I normally sit right over here. This is where the car came in. This is me helping out for comic book day. This is Vanessa. That's Kim. You know. But yeah, this is where the car came in. And
Jesus.
this is. Oh, really? Facebook or Twitter? What are you doing? All right, so you can see where the tire it ramped up over the pylon here.
Yeah.
This is over a foot tall right here. This curve.
Yeah.
And then you can see where the tires caught and then just took it. I mean, it was an all-wheel drive Subaru, man. So
it sounds like yummy mummy crimes. I think
right.
Did they back up and drive off straight away, or what happened? How
I don't know. They had to have the car pulled out. What up, Christopher John? Thanks for joining us, homie. Good to see you.
What up,
How is
Christopher John?
everybody? Nice to meet
All right,
you.
all right.
Hey, man.
John looks like he's 12 feet tall.
In the
I
picture.
am.
Yeah, he's a giant.
Yeah, so she was pulling into this spot here and then just kind of ramped up, you know, I guess thought she was hitting the brake, then put her foot on the gas and just that all-wheel drive kicked in and just took this railing out. I mean, this is aluminum, but yeah, and then right into the store. Jesus.
I mean, I understand the confusion. The gas pedal and the brake pedal look exactly the same. I mean,
Yeah, left, right, what have you.
confusing.
Meth is an epidemic, you know?
Right. So yeah, whenever I take my pictures with the shirts and whatnot, this wall, that was one of the windows. And that's like right next to, like, the car came in right over here.
Dude, that shirt looks great, dude.
Yeah,
You should get Luke to promote it, man. Like, you should have him up in the campaign.
Mhm.
I fucking love that shirt, dude. I actually rocked that shirt the other day on one of my sing-alongs of Doom.
Oh, badass.
That's going.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Chubb, do you,
A bunch of radio hits, you know.
Chubb, do you have any of your original art next to you?
next to me? No, it's all packed away.
Because
No.
Jimmy, you should check out his original art, man.
Yeah, man, I would love to see it. Dude, I'm liking right now what Jason's doing up there.
Oh, thanks, man.
That
I've-
clown.
my-
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, Jason. Damn it! I should be drawing too. I feel a bit left out.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish
Look at
this thing.
Nice.
I need to do my killer
That's it.
clown.
Is that
I
the
kinda
Kind of
killer
what we do
clown?
on top
Passed
of
out on
it.
the stream yesterday.
Yeah, that's
It's on
what I did.
cardboard. I'm gonna add white to make it look, stand out. But yeah, cardboard is harder for me to see though, because with my eye detached retinas, it's very difficult for me to see it. But it's fun to work on. So
It's
Nice.
looking great, man.
You can do some awesome effects with it, especially with like a white pen.
yeah, that's what I'm gonna be adding. So yeah, we'll see if I don't screw it up.
Arthur Brown says, I want to say, how the hell do you confuse the gas pedal? But as soon as I do, I know Murphy's Law will attack my butt. That is accurate, sir. That is accurate. Murphy's Law, that motherfucker is always listening. Always. Always.
It does do that. Your brain does play. I mean, have you ever done this? Have you ever walked to a bank teller, to an ATM machine, and you go like, this happened to me once. It's just like, what if I forgot my PIN number? And your brain goes,
Yep.
and you can't. It's a 4-digit number that you've known for years and years, and
Right.
boom.
That happens with my phone number. Whenever they ask me for my last 4 digits, I instantly blank. I have to say my whole phone number in order to get my last 4 phone digits.
Yep.
It happens to me
Dude.
every single time.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think it's the lack of sleep we all have because we're just all working so hard.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, is it just me? Well, that's
Yes.
good to know.
Yeah, it's not just you, man. And we all probably got the vid. We probably all caught it, right? And it's affecting our brains. No, do you pull a Spaceballs and you go like, oh shit, I guess it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Moron luggage combination.
Dude, I was typing an
Conscious
email.
sabotage.
I was typing an email yesterday, right? And I'm trying to send it out to this company for a proposal, and I forgot to spell of. I was actually like, I think it's UV. Is it UV? That's not right.
and then you rewrite it so many times it doesn't even look like a word at all at all anymore.
I've never done those drugs.
Oh, shit.
It's OV over in Europe somewhere. Isn't it? Oh,
Hey, you're like Sweden or Finland or something.
mhm.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
you
in
listen
Dutch.
to death metal. Yeah, then it's like true cults. Everything is spelled with a K. Ov is a V. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
That's
John,
the
did you
whole
do
thing, the whole. I think that's more black metal than it
Yeah.
is death metal.
Uh,
You're right.
You know, to be
Black
fair, I like me some black metal, but to be fair,
Mhm.
sometimes people that are really into black metal, they're a bit strange.
Coming
Luke.
from the guy who screams on his streams.
Yeah, Luke, be careful. You're sounding racist, brother.
Yeah.
Black metal masses.
I mean,
Black metal
are you
matters.
guys
Black metal
It
matters.
does.
familiar with Mayhem? Are you familiar with what is his name? Varg Vickers?
Why are you racist towards
Barg.
the Lords?
Just wherever I can find them. You crazy.
Varg Vikernes.
Mhm. Varg, yeah. Vikernes.
never-
Thank you. Thank you.
I
Belgium.
never could get it.
Well,
Belgium, yeah.
Luke, man, I want to say thank you, man. I got to run off. We got a interview for Dragon Rage in,
Nice, brother.
in 15
Nice.
minutes. so-
Wow.
Hey, thanks
Dude,
for popping in, man.
Hang out,
Man.
Jimmy. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
Good to see you
tonight.
again, Jimmy.
Thank
Dude,
you,
and
man.
seriously, welcome. It's good to have you here.
Man, man, I'm telling you, this community is like nothing I've ever been a part of, man.
Hell yeah, man.
You guys are just great. Ethan let me on a show during that auction, and he didn't ask for a penny. And I mean, I sold a couple of $1,000s worth, and
See,
man,
exactly.
he didn't ask
I
for
remember
anything
that.
in return, man.
That's what we about.
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
he was
Hell
he's
yeah, man.
that's a really cool guy, man. I mean, the type of
Yeah.
support we're getting, man, I'll tell you. But we have a show at 6:30, man. So if you guys want to come out, it's open stream. Any of you guys, man, Chubbs, you want to show your book, Vinny Art, anybody, man, just come. You're welcome to hang out with
Cool,
me and
man.
stuff.
Where's that?
On my Page One Comics YouTube
Someone
channel.
link it.
In the private chat, dude, and I will throw it in the link so everybody can
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm a different time zone. Let me check and just see if I'll still be.
Yeah, he's
awake.
he's in the weird foreign land of Britain.
We colonized you guys.
Well, I mispronounced that horribly.
He's on a tiny little island.
He's in the
Yeah.
future. In the future.
We rose
I'm
up
gonna-
and drove them out of this country, man. Get out of here.
I live in a coconut under the sea. And it's almost 10 o'clock here.
Right? I'm sure the rent's probably pretty cheap, right?
Well, Luke, I'll send you the link early, man, if you want, and then you can share it.
Absolutely, dude.
If I have your DM. I don't know if I have everybody else. I think I got Vinny too. I think Vinny's on there with me on
Yeah, yeah.
Twitter.
Yeah, if I can make it, I'll swing by.
Cool. Yeah,
Same
man.
here.
Thank you.
Nice, man.
And,
Yeah.
and thanks
I'll still get you and Jason on as well, and anyone else wants to come over. I should be doing one sometime this week coming up.
yeah,
Sweet.
So yeah, man, definitely.
yeah. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it.
Jimmy
Man,
Reyes.
anytime.
Alrighty, I'll see you guys.
See you later.
See you later, man.
Easy.
So, Vinny, what's going on, man? What you up to today?
Painting another page today. Start up another one.
dude.
For the
Yes.
pirate. For the
Yeah,
pirate.
for the
booty?
pirate book. Yeah. This
There
is
better
looking-
be a damn booty joke in that book, otherwise I'm gonna be upset.
I think everyone's gonna be making booty jokes. I don't know if I should touch it.
Like, you know what, I'll let
Touch
you-
the booty.
Always touch the booty, but only if it's consensual. But always touch the booty.
Right.
I don't ask. I just touch.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes you gotta take the power back.
You ask for forgiveness later.
You just
Yes,
grab him by the
forgiveness.
foot.
You grab him by the pussy.
Great. Jesus Christ.
That went over so well the first time.
Show it off the fucking rails.
You're like, I went to grab the booty and I was too deep.
Deep in the
Shit.
booty.
It's a double entendre, you guys. Jesus, you have no soul.
Yeah, man.
I'm trying to make music here.
Is that what you're trying to do? Okay. Chris
Hey,
John,
John,
what
did
you working on today, brother?
Yeah, what are you doing?
I was just hanging out with my son, man, and waiting for my wife to come home. So
Man. Did you
now
do anything
she's
for
home.
Killer Clown?
I sketched a couple things, but
Damn it.
I never got to it. That or the Daredevil one, because certain individual, man, getting under my skin.
Who was that?
His initials are ST.
I haven't done any of them because I've been working on my own thing. That's why I'm doing Killer Clown right now.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I just fucking fell asleep, and
Mhm.
well, I'm slow. All right, I will fully admit it. I'm slow at this shit.
Well, I'm a little slow too, but that's vision related. So
Well, I'll be honest.
I
Like
have no excuse.
the way Dan approaches it, it's very intimidating for an artist trying to figure out his style. So like Dan's like pretty. I don't want to say pushy, but he's pretty pushy in the style, and
Mhm.
Well,
you
dude,
can.
he's been practicing this kung fu for years, man.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. He's intimidating to someone who's trying to create your style. But it's good, man. You need that pressure.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
You don't worry about creating your style. You just fucking draw. You know,
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
out based on how you see the world, how you interpret things, how you
Well, he got me, man.
you know.
He was very critical of me when we first started talking. Like,
Yeah, man.
So that's just the way it is.
Fraga was critical?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, like in private, like when I was asking him serious stuff, about like the art game and all that.
Right.
He would look at my stuff and be like, "Yeah,
Hey man, Fraga come true. He come genuine.
Mhm.
He ain't gonna sugarcoat shit for you, and that's good.
In a way, that is good. Yeah. I mean,
Like
nobody
that's
likes
how I
yes
roll.
man.
Like be true, be genuine, or fuck off. That's
Well,
like my motto.
well,
Preach it all the time.
being the only non-artist on this panel, every single one of you five have a extremely a very different style from one another, and it's cool to get that type of push from someone like Dan to Chris, because I mean that piece he did of you, Luke, was fucking pretty badass.
Fucking A, man.
And I know you, I know you didn't like the little mouth part, but
Well, I mean, I love both of them, and they show both sides of my personality. But I got an image to maintain. That whole
Yeah.
like stoic mouth, and like the set of the
you
god.
don't want to smile. You don't want to smile.
That's me. That's what I want to show the world.
The Toys R Us smile.
You're right though about the other one. You're right though.
I'll do another one."
I
I'll
ain't
do
sure.
another one.
No, but those are fucking amazing, dude.
Thank
Yeah, the one without the little mouth differentiation. I
Yeah.
guess it was the lips or the cheeks, whatever it was. I like the one who was more stoic looking.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Chris was high as kite when he drew it. And he's like,
Yeah.
look,
They look
I
the
drew
same
you
to
twice.
me.
I get the same way though, man. I'm like, yeah, it looks the same to me. I don't know what you guys are on about.
It was fun. That's all I.
I like your style, John. I dig it. I think it's sick.
All right. So
Oh,
Here.
they went and got him.
this big so I can show all y'all. Okay. So see this very, very, just kind of set, staring off into space, very neutral facial expression.
Okay.
You look
And
down,
the other one looks like Calvin and
slight
Hobbes
little
grown up.
eyebrow and like this little bit of a smirk here. I mean, they're both fucking incredible.
I dig it.
Fantastic.
Yeah, man. I
But
love
just
it.
like,
They look the same to me, man.
And look,
Oh, I
that
see
bottom
what
one
you're
is
talking
Calvin.
about.
you ain't
That
help.
bottom one is Calvin all
Yeah.
grown up. So
You notice the glasses are different too.
This one's got feels.
See the little
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then
Some
that
feels
there,
going on there.
crazy.
That one's confusion. It's like, what?
camera's
Yeah,
like, you ain't doing this. Come on, camera.
Is it a live cam?
Yeah, well, no, it's a Logitech. So I mean, both me and Frag are having the same problems. Anyway,
It's just
so,
crazy.
I love both of these, dude. And you could show one and then show the other. Show one, then show the other. Do a little animation thing with them. But yeah,
Oh yeah. You do a cycle with it, it'll look like you're standing, like sitting there, like breathing. If you draw it like 4 times.
well, you know how some guy does his videos and he's got like the static picture of him talking,
Mm-hmm.
change for an impassioned part. It's kind of
Yeah.
like that. You could do something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never happy. Never happy.
Shut up, Jason. Stop calling me out.
Such a diva.
Like,
How
I got
dare
some-
you?
I got some stuff here. My son wanted me to show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see it.
Let's see. We have
Make it big. dude.
The
Bossy ass.
Yeah.
God versus
Get on it, man.
King.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
I love it.
He's and then there's this one.
Oh,
He's standing over a burning car. And then
That's topical.
and then there's a pretty good Godzilla.
yeah, it is, man.
Yeah,
Better than a lot of Marvel artists.
yeah, man.
That's right. But thank you, man. I appreciate that. And he will
Yeah.
too. I
Of
know.
course.
Oh, he's been on me all week.
Oh yeah, to show
About that. Yeah, it's
to show
Saturday, Dad. You got a show on Saturday? I'm like, yeah.
That's cool.
Tell him
He's
we
like, I'm gonna
approve.
be like medium famous. I'm like, yeah. Medium famous. Here you go.
Well, considering I'm no famous,
It's funny though.
no, good stuff though, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. We're all still working our way to get to medium famous.
All right, Eric confirmed $200. John, your PayPal address?
Oh,
Get it in there.
Confirmed. Yeah, I would like to get on the
I don't
new
even
DSR
have
stream. I think that would be. I would like to get on an auction.
violence.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
I would
Get
like
that
to
kid a beer. I mean, a chocolate milk.
Fucking terrible.
That's not terrible. That's perfect.
Perfect. Chocolate beer. Get him a chocolate stout. That's what we'll do.
Yeah.
That has to be
Guinness.
German.
Damn
What is
it! I just did that to myself. Now I want a fucking chocolate stout. Fuck.
Yeah, man. You did that. I didn't do that.
Yeah, no, I totally did that to myself. It's almost as if one part of me is German.
You're too young for a chocolate stout. You can only have a milk stout.
So, Vinny,
I want. Fine. Fuck it.
Vinny, you've been gone for a little bit, so to speak. Do you have any new words about the new projects you got coming up?
Well, I didn't think it was really that gone.
You're gone.
You were gone. You weren't even streaming on your own channel or coming on streams.
I was doing them
Everybody
once a-
missed you. We missed you.
Oh, dude. Well, yeah, I'm here. Like I said, it's just I gotta make time because I'm doing absolutely everything. At the level that I'm putting it out. Yeah,
Whoa.
man, I've been pretty drained because I had the 5 campaigns. Huh?
You one man armying this shit. So
I know.
Well,
Yeah,
it's time to
yeah,
slap
yeah.
Frankie. Where's he at?
Yeah, I've been slapping him.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, no, I'm putting to work on the doing the boxes and stuff for Through the Woods. But yeah, no, it's just the fulfillment on everything on top of doing my current project. I'm writing it, drawing it, inks, color, lettering, putting everything together, man, and then doing the streams, trying to do promotional stuff to help out other people as well. I even slipped in a couple of tutorials. I want to do more of those, but yeah, I'm trying to make the time, trying to figure out how I could do it. I might just do them on live streams. I'm thinking about that. Have like my co-hosts kind of like keep an eye on the chat, and we'll just have like discussion while I'm working.
Yeah.
I'm toying with that idea, but the current one, it's this pirate book that I'm doing, traditional pirates. It's gonna have these beautiful locations. You're gonna have the ultra violence because I'm trying to do more like real world. Like the storytelling on it. I'm not doing like sci-fi or kind of weird shit like that. I'm trying to keep it traditional because it's just, for me, I think it's going to be the best way to tell the story.
Right.
I'm like super excited about it because it's going to have everything in there. The betrayal. Again, like I said, the treasure. The hot broads. I'm going to have everything in there, man.
You want
Yes.
to? You got any art you want to share? You got a screen you want to share, dude?
I literally just saw the page while painting it. So
I mean, if you want to, dude, don't break your stride. Keep working.
So I don't know
Hey,
whether
so-
to believe you or not because Andino said you were burying bodies. So
I'm not in New Jersey anymore. That was the McFarlane job.
okay, well Andino, you should go to hell.
I mean, I'm
But-
cutting bodies like sheep to the rhythm of the
Yeah.
war.
So I have shown a few pages and pieces here and there. I've
Yeah, I've
shown them
seen
on Friday's stream, on my stream, on a couple of different places. So, but I'm gonna do the sign up for it on Halloween. So that's coming soon. So you guys
Nice,
will you'll
nice.
see at least like the cover and the name of the book and all that. But
What was
you
the
know,
name again?
it's coming in another couple weeks.
Jesus.
Relax, man. Yeah, no, 'cause you're gonna get bombarded with it. So don't worry right now. You'll
It's
know
a
it when you see
nameless
it.
project.
No, it has a name. It has a
Well-
name. It has a logo. The cover's already done. Yeah, I have more than half the book is finished.
That's awesome.
Well, I mean,
Cool.
I think
You're doing it the
you
right
said-
way.
Mhm.
I think you said before
Thanks.
you prefer to have almost the whole thing done, and I'm in the same mindset. I'd rather have the whole book done
Yeah.
and then worry about making the campaign happen than trying. And I do get it though. People like to watch you work on it at during the campaign in a way. Like they like to be. They're more a part of it in that way. But if it's done, I can I can be like, hey, you're gonna get it because it's done.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
Don't worry about it.
The thing is, it's almost like it depends on what you are. If you're a writer who has to pay for an artist, it's a kind of then you have to shell out for the artist's costs ahead of time before you get the money, and then you might not get funded. So it's a big risk. But if it's guys like Vinny who's doing everything, I guess it's that would be the right way of doing it. I should do it like that too. But
Yeah, I did everything.
Here's the thing, because I'm learning from all the campaigns I did. So the fifth one was Through the Woods, the hardcover. I took a bit of a hit in the beginning because I wanted to do hardcover for everybody. Since I know I was getting good numbers right off the bat. I crunched some more numbers and I came damn close. I said, you know what, I'm going to do it. This is going to be for everybody. Luckily they kept backing it and supporting it. So, I finally was making profit at a certain point. So I'm happy about that. But I'm looking at how some other people did it since I had everything finished. So all my campaigns, when I launched them, the books are done. And I was able to fulfill right away. Now there's pros and cons to that.
Yeah.
That if I wanted to do extra stretch goals and stuff, I already start the fulfillment process as soon as I get my payment. I just go straight to the printer and we started printing them, right? So if let's say I had a $40,000 stretch goal or something, I'm shy of 40,000. So if it does get unlocked or if we do hit it, then I'm not able to give that extra perk to the people I already fulfilled.
Yeah.
So then there's less incentive, I think, for people to push you over that mark. You know what I mean? So
Sure.
that's what I'm looking at. So on this one, a lot of people, they want me to just launch it already. So I'm thinking I'm gonna launch it before it's completed, 100% completed. But I'm trying to get as much done before I do that. And then I'm doing the sign up so I could collect emails and see what people are looking for or how excited they are, and then I'll think about more stretch goals if I'm going to add extra perks and things like that.
Are you going to do a pre-launch page, like a mailing list, like a lot of people are doing? Because
Yeah,
it also keep interest and keep updating it and stuff. It keeps you.
Well,
invested.
I just said that Halloween's going to be the sign up for that.
Okay, right.
Yeah, I'll do the sign up and start collecting emails as I get more done, and then I'll hit us.
Email, right?
Huh?
You got 6 months to launch the campaign.
That's right.
Once you set up the email list.
Yeah.
Correct? Okay.
Right. Yeah. Something along there. Because if you go over, then I think you lose all those if you don't download. You need to export all that information. But as long as you launch before that, you should be fine. But I want to hit a certain number with signups, and then I'll feel more comfortable on when I'll definitely launch. But it's coming, and it's the work. I am super proud of what I've been doing on this.
That's awesome, dude.
Oh.
Hearing that.
Yeah, man. And like I said, because I have a ton of traditional pages I'm doing in here, I'm going to be giving people, a chance to get some pencils or some full inks. I don't know how many yet,
dude.
Some of them I know I do not want to part with. That's the tough part, because I'm doing the convention scene and shit. There were a lot of great pieces that I wish I still had that I don't, and they went for way cheaper than they should have gone.
Yeah, I only have 4 traditional pages that I've done, and there's the alien one nobody's backed any of them, which is good because I kind of want to keep the Alien one.
Right.
But you know, I mean, it's all random anyway. So if somebody were to back it, it would just be the one person. I'd probably give it to them just out of kindness, but I know I'd regret it later.
Oh man, yeah, it's tough. It's tough. There's a couple pieces like I wasn't going to sell, but then like the family I was talking to at the time, like at the shows, like they were so great, and you see how excited they are. I'm like, all right, and you know, and just give them a break on it.
Right.
But yeah, even still, it's like
That's part of being good to your customers, man. You know.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's right.
Like, you know, if you know it's going to go to a good home as well, it's like all right, yeah. If you see the shifty guy, right, when he's got like a collection of shit, and he's like, how much is that? And he's trying to finagle, and you're like, yeah, that's going on eBay in like 30 seconds. I know that.
Yeah.
You're gonna walk over to the concession area, take a picture of it, and like throw it up on eBay just now. I don't know, man. And that's the whole thing right there. That's why I actually have comics and stuff signed to me, because I want the person that's signing my shit to know, no, this is going in my collection. It's staying in my collection. It's not getting flipped on eBay. It's going home with me. I'm going to sit and appreciate the fact that I have this thing. You know, that's why the Jim Lee is up on my wall.
That's why you bring two. That's why you bring two copies, one signed to you and one to flip.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Or even as an artist, like I did a piece for it was the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Nice.
I put it online, and one of my friends was like, I have to buy that. I want it. So I'm like, all right, I gave him a price on it. Then I found out that the actual guy who was doing all the swimming scenes for the original movie, he's still alive. He was like in his 90s. He was going to be at this convention I was going at. So I redid the drawing. So I had two versions of it. One was slightly different, obviously. I mean, I just, you know.
Right. You got to change it up a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't light box it or anything. I just drew another one and inked it. And I still love the first one more, but you know, I already sold it to the guy, so I said, you know what, screw it. I wanted to get it signed, so that's why I did the other one, and I'm proud to say, like, you know, I have one of the only Universal monsters who's still alive. I got his signature on you know, one of my pieces.
Dude,
so
that's really cool. Awesome.
For me, that was super cool because I grew up on all those movies. So,
dude, they filmed that movie like 20 minutes from where I live.
Oh no shit!
Not joking. Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yeah.
20 minutes from where I live. I can go show you where they filmed that shit.
You live in the Black Lagoon?
I do.
That explains so much.
Doesn't it though? Doesn't it just?
Florida is Black Lagoon.
Matt LaRock says, digging that clown, Jason.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, dude. Looking good.
Yeah, those old Universal horror movies are great, though. I've got a whole collection of like The Wolfman, Bride of Frankenstein. Yeah, you can't. And The Invisible Man is bloody amazing, actually.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Claw Beans.
They did the remake one. My nephew wanted to watch it, and it's very predictable.
Which one?
The remake of The Invisible Man.
Hollow Man.
They made it into a horror movie.
The Blumhouse.
It's just very predictable. It's like I knew exactly what was going to happen, like way before it was even going to happen.
Gotcha.
Like not just this. Right? What's that?
It was still all right though.
I still didn't hear you. What?
It was still okay, like the movie, like it wasn't bad, just predictable.
It wasn't really all that bad. No, it's just like I said, if you can't really get scared because you know everything is going to happen, but you kind of also knew the premise of like how like the invisibility and I don't know. It was just whatever. I was like whatever. But I'm not a big horror guy to begin with anyway. I like comedies more and stuff like that. But I still like Aliens is probably one of my favorite horror movies, and that's technically not a horror movie. So. It's
like sci-fi horror.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Vinny. What?
No, I was saying sci-fi horror. That's what like aliens is, but
sci-fi lends itself so well to horror.
Oh, it does. You know it. That's why I put elements of that into City of Venus. You know, it's.
I got it back still.
Oh yeah, man. Thanks. Yeah, dude, that shit all goes hand in hand. I love it, like you know, the science of things you could play with, and you know, if something went wrong. But going back, like on the Universal shit, what do you call it? Blood and Blue. You know, Abbott and Costello, they met the Wolfman, and all those Universal crossovers. I love those. Those to me were some of the best. You know?
It's good, fun, escapism. It's good shit.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, some of the old Abbott and Costello films are fun, just by themselves. But when they met the Wolfman, I mean, that's great. Mummy, dude.
Dude, they all rock.
I think horror and comedy can go together quite well. I mean, like America Werewolf in London is it's amazing as because it's got that light touch, and then it hits you straight in the gut with that grisly horror. It's great. It's a good combo.
Yeah.
It's a good combination.
Oh yeah.
It's able to flip that switch real quick. I love Shaun of the Dead for that reason.
Oh yeah. It's the
Definitely
the best movie they did. Nick Frost and Simon Pegg.
Absolutely.
I like Hot Fuzz. I'm more of a fan of Hot Fuzz.
Yeah, that movie's fun.
Oh, Hot Fuzz is great. It's super fun.
Good.
I prefer zombies to cop flicks, so I dig Shaun of the Dead, and plus it's I don't know, it's just a love.
You're allowed to be wrong. It's okay.
Films.
Paul was all right. Sorry.
Paul.
Oh yeah, it was okay.
See that?
What was the end of the world or World's End or whatever it was?
Oh yeah, that was a bit too much. That was a bit taking it a bit too far. Yeah.
I watched. I went to a theater and I watched a marathon of Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and then World's End premiered at midnight. So by the time I got to the end and got to that one, I was just like, yeah, this doesn't quite live up to the legacy they made. It's kind of sad. Not that it was terrible or bad or anything like that, but it just wasn't quite as good, if that makes sense.
It's a bit of a downer, that over the hill goth. I just saw too much of myself in it, and I felt kind of bad.
Oh, is that shit? Maybe that was the problem. An aged goth that has no friends. Fuck.
Still listening to Sisters of Mercy and drinking it. I was like, shit.
Stop picking on Luke.
Yeah.
Sons of the city and
White all over my Pentel pen.
Get down, get on. Sorry. Said Sisters of Mercy, and that's where my head went. Oh, hell.
Yeah, this is what I don't know. I mean, most of you. I don't know how many of you are like Jay Money and Christopher John are usually on TOPicLESS, but we usually just draw and chat.
Yep, we hang out, we draw, we chat. We talk about usually on Saturdays. It's looking fucking awesome, dude. I love that.
Thanks. I don't know if you can even see the green I popped in.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah. You got a good camera too, so you can see all the little details. Mine's like fuzzy.
It's my iPad.
Aha, okay, that explains it.
Probably need to
Very nice.
lens on my
Nice.
check here. Looks good, dude.
Thanks, man. Yeah, and I like
good.
doing sometimes what Frege will do, and I've been doing it for a long time. And I kind of learned it from one of my friends actually. Just go straight pen, just if you make a mistake, go well. But one of my friends used to do it all the time. He'd work in ballpoint pen, and his stuff he would produce is just beautiful, and it was always just ballpoint pen. And that was like
I love ballpoint.
Yeah, it was like 12 years ago, or more than that I actually met him. And so yeah, I've been. Like I was always hesitant about going straight pen until I met him, and then started doing it more, and it actually hones your skills really well.
Mm-hmm.
Ballpoint helps you get in the inks, man.
Yeah, it does.
I would use ballpoint to do my my ideation sketches because it will keep me from getting too bogged down in trying to get details in. I'll just use a ballpoint pen, so I'm just getting forms, I'm getting action, I'm getting feeling, movement. So I love drawing in ballpoint pen just for that reason, because it will keep me from getting too, like I said, bogged down and trying to do detail, trying to overdraw things when I'm just trying to concept things, if that makes sense.
Right.
I think we should do like a 24 the 24-hour comic book challenge. Have you guys heard of it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, forget that.
Yeah.
CG should do something like that. That you just have to produce a comic book in 24 hours, because I think because I know I'm definitely guilty of this. I get too precious over something instead of just bloody going ahead and drawing it. You get hung up on the details. You get stage fright, and that I think something like that would just clean out your pipes, force you to come up with something.
Absolutely.
Mm.
If the original concept of the 24-hour comic thing was to produce 24 pages of in a comic, like produce a page an hour, so you have a full comic at the end of it, and that's some brutal shit.
And a cover.
Right.
Yeah.
As much as his attitude is kind of crap, Eric Larson is actually really good at that. He's done it a few times. He's done it a few times, but yeah, he's really good at doing the 24-hour comic.
Maybe it was 22 pages and then a cover. I don't know. I can't remember. It's been fucking forever since I've done one. The comic shop I worked at up in New Hampshire, we hosted an event, and that was a long 24 hours. I didn't finish what I was working on because I got tired. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I got to work tomorrow. I got to be here tomorrow anyway. I don't want to be here right now. So I went home. But I did get a bunch of good concepts that I will eventually use. Kazune.
There's a lot of things I think would be kind of nifty to do within CG, like jam pieces. I think would be fun too. Like I work on a little bit of something, send it to someone, they work on a little bit of it. That might be kind of cool. Or one thing, or like interweaving campaigns, like via trading cards or something. Like I send, like I do an absolute character for a trading card, and I send it to like Vinny, and he puts it in one of his campaigns. So the only way to get that trading card is to back Vinny, and it'll add to collectability and stuff like that. So I don't know. I think that'd be kind of nifty. Pulling it off would be a little tricky, but yeah.
I gotta set up a fucking.
Chubb, have you talked about your next project yet?
Not so much.
When are you gonna do that?
I'll start. I don't know.
Get on it, man.
I'm just.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I've just been working really hard to get everything written, and because I've pretty much written everything and thumbnailed everything. I've got the concepts for the covers that I want, so I'm doing the pinup. Yeah, I should probably include. That's the thing. It's all marketing, isn't it? I mean, if you include people in on that process, then that's good. It's just I'm a bit. Yeah, I just.
Well, what do you have anything that you can say that you feel comfortable saying out loud yet?
Yeah. It's going to be sick. Well, because everybody was saying, they like the comic, but it was a bit too short. So this one's going to be 60 odd pages, and it's going to be five different stories, all self-contained. So it's not going to be, you don't have to read the first adventure to appreciate this collection.
Very nice.
And yeah, it's gonna have some color spreads inside, so it isn't just gonna be stark black and white like previously. I'm gonna do a variant cover for it, and yeah, that's it. And instead of doing, the difference is with this campaign is I spent a lot of time doing incentive sketches, backer sketches. I think I did about 40 different backer sketches, and I realized I could have added another 10, 15 pages of comic for that effort. So this time I'm just gonna put that effort into the book and just make a better, longer book. So.
Oh hell! I just noticed I was still on mute.
What?
I just noticed I was still on mute. I was. I'm talking. I'm like, oh wait.
Nobody's paying attention to me.
Why is nobody listening? Damn it!
Everybody.
No, King Crow, I haven't seen that Johnny Phantasm piece. Shit, man, I'll have to look for that. Is it on his Twitter? Anyway, what were you going to say, Vinny?
Yeah, I was going to say, what were you saying, though?
Well, I was, like you said, about the art thing and doing like an art jam. Because I saw, what's his face? Rod 10 was doing it. He found some program where it's like each artist could get a specific layer, and we're all working at the same time on the same piece.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
brilliant.
Cool.
It's brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah. He actually asked me to participate, but I've got family down end of the month, so it's just I won't be able to even do that. It's just going to be a bit mad.
Well, just be awkward and lock yourself in the room.
Yeah.
It was a little bit weird to figure out how to like work that program, because I kind of felt like I was drawing with my feet.
Oh, jeez.
But then like I was starting to get the hang of it. I'm like, oh, okay, this is how it is. But yeah, I had to leave early. They did like X-Men versus Avengers, and there was nothing in the middle. So I came in late, and I went, all right, I'm just gonna start doing this. And Captain Fuckhead was like, oh, look at this. Vinny just comes on in, and he's taking the center of the piece. And I went, well, you need something to pull it together composition wise. So what are you doing? I started doing Dark Phoenix, and they all went, oh, that is cool. That's cool. They don't like it, right? As soon as I left, because I had to go early as well. So I had sketched her out, did the big Phoenix flame behind her, whatever. As soon as I left, 10 seconds later, Captain Fuckhead is starting to put color on that piece and made her naked.
Oh, jeez.
That Captain Fuckhead.
I'm like, oh, there you go. Oh, nice.
That's awesome.
Well, she needed
boy,
to be
Captain
naked.
Fuckhead.
That's all that mattered.
I guess so. It was pretty hilarious, though.
That program is pretty fucking amazing, though. Like the technology that we have at our fingertips now, like just unfucking precedented, man. It's great.
It really is.
We can do. Yeah.
Oh, I still just like color like a caveman though when I'm working. It's like I approach it like it's traditional. It's just that I'm doing it on a digital, digital planes. But yeah, I don't know how all these people get all these other crazy programs and perspective grids that they could do through Photoshop. I'm like, I do all my perspectives and shit when I'm doing the actual drawings on traditional paper.
Yeah,
That's what I do.
I'm just
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just shit at it. So I gotta work at it. Does it look right? God, what is? There's something wrong. I can't figure out what's wrong with this. Oh, okay. And then I fuck with it more. Yep.
You're like, oh, there's no horizon line.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah, I do my perspectives digitally, but I do them in a traditional manner. So yeah, it's like I work digitally, but
looks weird.
Well, I
Right.
do go ahead, Vinny.
Well, yeah, no, I know they said Clip Studio. I don't have it, but they said like the program they have in there, like you could do amazing stuff like buildings and all that kind of shit through there. But I think it's like some kind of a shortcut. I can't really talk on it because I don't have it, so I don't know how it works. But,
Well, I like taking a traditional approach to the digital media. I almost never like duplicate a layer. I'll usually redraw the exact image.
right.
I mean, I did it a couple times, like duplicate, but only because it was a super tiny thing. I didn't care, but I don't know. I would just rather gives it a more organic feel of a comic if it's digital but drawn in a traditional way.
Yep.
How many of you guys have this book or were given this book?
The book.
Perspective.
No, I haven't seen that one.
Nope.
It was an old book. Had this for a very long time.
Oh, nice.
Very long time. I mean, it's short. It's really basic, and this isn't really the one I was looking for. There's a book that I have somewhere. Obviously, I use it all the time. Called Perspective Without Pain, and it's a great book, and it helps break down perspective. So yeah, if you get a chance, go pick that one up. This one's okay, but the other one that I had that I cannot find because I am a disorganized studio currently.
we're all going to show our perspective books because here's mine. This one's pretty good.
Yeah, that's the one. I always recommend that to everybody.
Yeah.
That one and Framed Ink.
Framed Ink I've got.
seen that
And
one.
there's another volume to this.
You were telling me about those.
Yeah, I told a ton of people right from when I got into Comicsgate too, because I saw a few people needed a hand here and there, or once they reached out. So I was saying it on streams too, and yeah, totally. That guy is like a fucking master.
Everything you need is in that book. Absolutely everything. You don't need anything more.
Yeah,
He goes a little bit too far.
Yeah, the second one he starts to get into more complicated things, but yeah, I definitely recommend the first one, especially for people who are just trying to figure out the basics. That's where you want to be.
Yeah.
For sure.
All
The
right.
second one that does like
sorry.
shadows. How? Sorry. Yep.
No, I'm sorry to interrupt everyone, but I got to get going because of my nephew's birthday. We're going to be going to BW3s and get some wings. So it's his 12th birthday. That's where he wants to go.
Nice.
So I'm going to jump out. Here's my finished piece.
Let me
Very
bring
good.
you up
That's
big
killer.
screen.
I love that
Hell
highlight.
yeah,
like,
dude, look at that.
the rim lights along the ear and the head. That looks cool.
Yeah, it does,
Oh,
man.
man.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, man,
Thanks,
the pure
man. See,
white.
and, like, I don't know. Getting compliments like that from pros is just mind blowing to me. But yeah, thank you guys very much. And Luke, thanks for hosting this time around because this is
man.
why. Because I knew I had to get going. Vinny, thanks for being here. Chubbs, John,
Of course, man.
Man.
G Money. Thanks for having everybody. Vinny, hit me up. I work weekdays up until 8:00 at night Eastern.
Okay, man.
So yeah.
Yeah, I haven't nailed down a day yet, but I will do
Right.
it around like 8 or 8:30 or something.
All right, yeah, and I could just jump in whenever I.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
cool. That's cool.
I'll just grab like a couple of guys I know got a couple campaigns, and yeah, we'll just go from there and wing it.
Sounds great. And thanks for having me. I'm glad seeing everybody. Hail the chat. Go back absolute now in demand. Get a sketch cover.
Nice.
Get a sketch cover.
We're wishing him a happy birthday as well.
Guys, yeah.
Yeah, have some great
Peace out.
wings.
Go have fun with the fam, yo.
We'll do later.
Later,
Bye.
brother.
Right.
And I'm going to go ahead and
Cool, dude.
drop Vinny's. I'm going to drop his link in the chat as well, since it's right here in front of my face. Bam! All right. So I'm also going to drop Jason's link in the chat because that's what I originally set out for. Don't you judge me. I've had a couple of beers.
I'm going to judge. I'm right next to you. Hello.
Oh, God. Hello.
Hello.
You know what?
Keep your hands to yourself.
Or don't move me,
Hey,
son of a bitch.
You can do that?
Appreciate you.
Didn't know you could do that.
I feel more comfortable
yeah.
around Christopher anyway. So.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm here.
feeling uncomfortable.
Probably.
Yeah.
Actually, I am. Yeah.
Jesus.
Been having
Ah,
trouble
hell.
drooling, man.
What you working on, man? You working on your story for Narwhal? Or you working on something for you? Because you've been cranking out some good shit.
Yeah, well, the past couple of days I hit kind of a snag. So
Yeah.
that's all right. It happens.
In what manner?
Yeah.
In what manner?
Oh, just producing stuff that I like, that I think
Right, right.
should go forward
Right.
Right.
as far as the trash can is concerned, you know. But
Man, I never throw nothing away. Even no matter how much I hate something, I always hold on to it. And when I encounter it again, because I'll show you. I got some shit in this book. This book is almost dead, by the way, and it's got no back cover. But so this book, for fuck's sake.
Don't be angry.
That's my secret, J Money. I'm always angry.
That's me.
Well, then they should have cast you for the Hulk.
Probably. So anyway,
my epic rants.
yeah. See, I was
Where's-
trying to do like just draw without pencil, and as you can see, it was fucking terrible. And
Yeah,
another false start, because I was trying to draw this motherfucker.
You know what?
So-
I wouldn't toss that either. I would take that and just keep working it, like really loose lines all over the place. Work out shit.
Yeah.
Well, it's scrap paper now. I can draw on it.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, I would do what Vinny said.
Yeah,
That's rheumatoid arthritis in that one there.
if you just put
This
it
one, yeah,
away
no,
for
no.
a minute,
Horrible, right?
It's a good witch hand.
Hand turkey from hell.
Actually, where did that hand turkey go? Did you guys see the hand turkey I did for our friend Gilf Walker?
I like
Oh,
that
that
one.
looks
That
cool.
was good.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is Spaceman. That was my word for the day that I got,
oh, I love
and
that.
I'm so fucking excited to get that damn sketch.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah,
So that's when I did Space Dan.
yeah, yeah, that was good, dude.
Right,
This is my Adventurer. And I finished that the other day. This was the original concept that I had for Viking, but I decided to go with this instead, just because I liked this concept better.
That's more powerful.
Yeah, I thought so too. I mean this is me aping for Zeta. And I got called out for hiding the feet, so I put a fucking foot down there. Thank you very much, Monstrositus, if you watching. So I've been that. So then, after he called me out on the feet, that's when I went ahead and did this. Look, 2 fucking feet. Well, yeah, kiss me. But and more feet. See, I can draw feet. Damn it, you got calling me out. Clearly, I was not bothered by that at all.
Or 2 up on Liefeld.
Yeah.
Hey man, if I get compared to Liefeld, that there are worse fates, because Homeboy knows how to make some comics that I've been picking up and reading for years. So shit. So what is everybody reading? Anybody reading anything good? Anything rock your world recently?
I got a bunch of comic books that it's still piled up. I haven't had a chance to sit down and read anything.
Dude, no, I hear you.
I also have the Meta Barons book, like the 600-pager.
I haven't read all of it, but god damn, it's so good. It's so burning.
I know, because I know if I sit down, I just want to burn through the whole thing, and I don't have time yet to do that.
Yeah. So, I mean, this is the balance that we have to strike. Find another way to work and read, because we gotta find a way to recharge them creative batteries by reading more.
I did read the 3 Jokers though, the first one and the second one. I was super curious, and I think Jeff Johns is getting a little too full of himself. I don't know. These kind of stories, to me, they hurt the original stuff. Like, to me, it hurts Killing Joke. It doesn't add to it. I think it takes it.
That's not. I don't agree with that shit. Nuh-uh.
Yeah, I don't know.
See, that's and that actually brings me into Watchmen. Like I
no spoilers, man.
What?
No spoilers for 3 Jokers, if that's where you're going.
I don't know anything about 3 Jokers. I'm not reading. I don't read DC. Like I made an exception for the Last Kingdom, whatever the hell it is, from their DC Black label, because it was just a straight up fantasy story, and it looked like it was great art, and they it looked like the writer like really put some thought in this fantasy world. I was like, cool, I will give that a shot. And then I picked up Brian Hitch and Warren Ellis doing the Batman's Grave, and that's been pretty decent. I'm a few issues behind, but Brian Hitch is a fantastic artist. His opinions notwithstanding, he's perfectly entitled to them, but he is a fantastic artist. And I love Warren Ellis. Like, I don't care what anybody says about Warren Ellis. Like, he
loves the booty.
Read fucking Transmetropolitan. Like, anyway, not gonna get into it. Not gonna get into it.
He did a great Superman book. I forgot which one. What the title was. They were the white covers. There were 2 of them. Like, there were 100 pages each, and Stuart Immonen did the art.
Oh, he's so good.
Oh, I love that dude's artwork. Yeah, I picked up Plunge. I got the whole set on eBay. I only read the first 2 so far.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm always into that kind of stuff anyway. But I hope that the rest of the story is going to be good.
Cool.
I enjoyed The Cape that Stephen King's son did.
Oh yeah, that Joe Hill did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe Hill wrote The Plunge, so I'm like, okay, I'll take a look at this. But I don't know. I get kind of picky when it comes to mainstream shit. And I like Jason Fabok. That's why I snatched up the Jokers. But I was
so good, dude.
Fabok.
Yeah, man.
Oh, good.
I was disappointed in the Doomsday Clock story-wise. Artwork was exceptional, but the story to me, it felt like they were trying to do all this hype and it went nowhere. It was just to create another fucking character, like a kid version of Manhattan or whatever. And the whole thing was just fucking stupid to me. But I'm not a diehard DC guy, so all these characters that they were trying to get into, like, going back to the older books and mentioning these characters. Like, I don't know who the fuck most of those guys were. And this was supposed to merge the universes. To me, it was just more complicated trash.
I don't know, dude. I really wish that DC would leave the Watchmen alone, just because they, like, seriously, I don't agree with them trying to bring the Watchmen into like the mainstream DCU. The whole Doomsday Clock thing, I think, is horrendous.
Yep.
Well, they're coming out to make it woke and be a product, and they will destroy what
work out for them.
They'll destroy what you and I enjoyed about it, and that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no. The only thing I enjoyed coming out of DC, like in the last couple of years, was my favorite European artist did the Batman books, the Dark Prince Charming.
Oh yeah, I remember when those came in.
Yeah,
very unique looking books.
Dude, those were gorgeous.
Yeah,
I've been following his work since I was like in high school.
Oh, no kidding. All right, cool. That was actually my first introduction to him. I follow him on Instagram now.
Yeah, he's amazing. I was able to get both of those books. I have original artwork drawn in them. He did Batman and a Joker in each of them, which was fucking
That's awesome, dude. Oh yeah.
It was really cool. Yeah, a buddy of mine, like he was going to New York Comic Con. I couldn't make it. I was too swamped with everything. Like, what was it? A year and a half ago, whatever. So he went and he's like, "Yeah, dude, I could get him signed for you." I'm like, "Yeah, hell yeah!" And when he went to go sign him, he just pulled out a white pencil and started drawing on the inside because it was all black, and he did these two drawings out of nowhere. Wasn't expecting it, so that was awesome.
That's awesome. I took a Jonah Hex book to MegaCon one year. It was a hardcover. I took it to MegaCon one year to get it signed by Jimmy Palmiotti for a buddy of mine, and I handed it to him, and he did a quick Jonah Hex sketch on the inside cover. And I was like, dude, thank you so much. Like Jimmy's a good dude. I like Jimmy. Every time I go to a show, I gotta say hi to Jimmy.
Yeah,
I got to Jimmy, and I got to say hi to Brian, and I got to say hi to Billy.
I've had good and bad experiences with Jimmy. My last two, not the best, because the guy he was full of shit. There's things he said he was going to help me out on, and then completely fucking ghosted me. Saw him at another convention. I'm like, well, dude, what's the deal? What the hell's going on? And still was acting like a dick and a phony. So I'm like, okay, well, I know where you stand.
Oh well. I've only interacted with him on a fan basis, man. I've never had.
Which is funny.
I interviewed him for the show that I did back in the day. That's how I met him.
That's cool. Yeah, it was. Well, I'm friends with Jose Delbo, who taught Amanda how to do comic book pages and layouts when she was at the Cubert.
Cool. I love that style.
Yeah, he loves my work, and he's like, dude, we got to get you some work. So we went over to them, we were talking, and she was so happy to see Jose, and we were all chatting, and he's like, you got to see Vinny's work, and like showed him this a couple years ago. And like, oh my god, yeah, we're definitely gonna help you, whatever. And again, ghosted the shit out of me. And Jimmy stepped in like, oh, you're not getting her email. Like he was like being a dick. Like, dude, I'm not trying to get your girl, asswipe. Not on any level. Thanks. My friend over here, Jose, is like, yeah, we should get Vinny some work at the mainstream, But competition, they don't like. A lot of these people around like that age bracket, they fucking despise competition. So they'll do their best to sabotage you as well.
That's the difference between Comicsgate and the mainstream.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
it's that's like huge difference. I mean, you get the talent. The talent is in the CG as well. They got monumentally talented guys, but you can speak to them.
Yeah.
It's like I bought a tutorial of this fantasy illustrator a little while. I watched and I really enjoyed it. So I messaged him and I'm like, "Wow, I really enjoyed this. Are you going to be doing any more?"
Yeah.
Fuck all. Nothing. No acknowledgement. Nothing. I'm like, I'm a customer. I already bought something. I'll probably buy something again. Would it be worth 5 minutes just to not even 5 minutes? Just say yes, no. This is the next project. Whatever the case is.
Yeah. 3 seconds.
Yeah, but there's this invisible thing. There's like this. Oh no, I'm somebody and you're nobody, so I don't have to get back to you. Sort of.
And
See,
I get
that thing. Don't ever forget where you came from.
Yeah, see, and that's why I expose the ones that are really nasty and or just lied and stole people's artwork. I have no problems just blasting them on my fucking channel because I think it's disgusting and disrespectful. Dude, like you said, man, we have so many great artists in this. When I saw your book, man, Mary Boys, I was like, holy shit, I got to get this. You know, look great. You're an awesome guy. Hung out with you on a couple of streams, and it's the same thing. I want to help everyone. Everyone, to me, you know, we're equals, and we're all trying to do the same fucking thing. That's what's different between us, the mainstream, or us and Image. Image was cutthroat as well. They stole ideas and IPs off of one another. They poached talent. Over here, we're not doing that. We're doing our best to, people want to know about my printer. I gave them out, or I'm asking people about other shit.
What it is? Over there, it's an environment of fear, man.
Yes.
Over here, it's an environment of hope. Like hope to create things, hope to sell the book, hope to interact, hope to have fun, like hope for good stories. That's what it is over here, you know.
For sure. And if there's bad behavior, it gets called out, so it keeps people honest in that sense too. You know, if for those who need a stick, there aren't many, but the stick is there if you fuck up.
Yeah, because I've seen it too. I mean, no one's perfect, and I know how everything goes, but I've seen a couple of them kind of being snakes or operating in shadows. And I can't stand that kind of shit. The back channel drama and bullshit drives me crazy. And people
negative ghostwriter, don't want it, don't need it.
Yeah, that's exactly it. And that's why I always say that shit too. Like, you know, don't put me in certain DM groups. I don't want to be in them because I don't care, you know, because as soon as you're associated with certain people, it's the same shit. And they lump you in, and then there's the whisper bullshit. Nah, fuck off. I'm too busy for any of that nonsense.
Yes.
And if I see something, I say it. I say it on live streams. You know, I don't give a fuck. It's do good work. Be genuine to your fans. That's what's important. And you know, just fucking help out people in general.
Yeah.
What's so hard about that?
Come in with your palm out. Show this is me. This is what I have. This is what I am. And people will either accept you or reject you. They will. Chances are they will accept you.
Yeah.
My catchphrase, man. Be genuine or fuck off. I ain't got time for fake shit.
And let the work speak for itself, you know?
Yeah.
Well, so one day my wife, she binge watches these TV shows, and it's quite annoying, and I can't do what she does. But in one of the shows that she was watching, it was about these TV producer, like it was almost like the Kardashians, but for like TV producers of producing TV shows.
Oh my!
So it was like the MTV. Those real world shows sarcastically being done, but through the eyes of the people who were producing TV shows. And they used to go through these crazy fucking arguments of who would sit in like what line of the chairs closest to the director of the TV show. And I think what it is they're not used to people like Vinny Art, and they're not used to people like Ethan. They're not used to people like John. And then on top of that, they're not used to people like someone like Luke, who's doing this show now, who provides a platform for like someone like Vinny on top of the other scenarios that are going on, and they lose their fucking shit. And they're not used to someone like Vinny telling the truth.
They want hierarchy.
Yeah,
they want hierarchy so they can climb to the top of the hierarchy.
Yeah, and so there's no one. Who do you know besides Vinny is saying what he's saying right now? And to be quite honest, and to be quite frank, that's pretty significant. And and Ethan was doing the same thing in his way, and the Vinny doesn't have as large of a crowd as what Ethan is explaining, but they are essentially saying the exact same thing, just in whatever the experience that they went through.
Yeah, and it's filtered a little bit differently since
you had your own experiences,
right, with the mainstream, and working with Todd and Image and doing some shit like that. But yeah,
and they're losing their mind. They're losing their mind. The fact that you're saying what you're saying.
Yeah, that's why they sent Brent for this after me a while back, and the Hut and all these other fucking weirdos, and I had to bitch slap them down.
Yeah. Yeah.
I exposed their asses right back. Okay. Here are the facts. Here are the fucking facts. And then I didn't hear shit from them.
Shit.
Yeah.
Because I'm a nice guy when I'm on streams, but if anyone's trying to question what I do in the business or try to fucking attack my work, oh, dude, the gloves are off.
Well, not to let's digress just a second. So, who was that guy that Ethan had on his show the other day? Or that Ethan was on his show? Excuse me.
Or whatever.
Dan.
Dan
Dan?
Shahin or something.
Yeah, Dan.
never-
So
Not super familiar.
Dan is losing his mind trying to lean Ethan into a certain direction while trying to guilt trip him for having one of his friends and the entire customer base fund a legal disagreement, and he's sitting there calling Ethan a piece of shit for trying to help his friend do the legal thing. Did any of you guys watch that stream? It was fascinating how it was. The guy is he is very, you can tell people manipulate him. You can tell he was reading another screen. And then you can tell on top of that, he was also trying to be manipulative towards Ethan. So like there was a dichotomy of scenarios going on through Dan's live stream, and if you were wise and paying attention to what was going on, Dan was very disingenuous.
Yeah.
And you could really tell his character live on the internet while it was going on. Like you were like, what Vinny was just explaining, what you got to experience live. So if anyone watch it live, pay attention and watch it again.
Yeah.
But these people are out to get you guys. They're out to get you.
They are, because here's the thing. I said it right from when I saw it. I said this is staged and it's scripted. Either he's being paid by them or trying to get the sway with them because he wants them on his channel again. Because I think he's had a couple of these morons on already. But everything he said was like the same exact attacks the other side did back in 2017, like word for fucking word.
Yeah,
that's not what Comicsgate is. It hasn't been that. The mistakes and the shit that happened and the horrible things that were said were because they were personal attacks thrown at Ethan and Meyer from that woman. So they wanted to shoot back just as vulgar, just as nasty, which again, it's unprofessional, but at the same time, they had a right to say that. So that's what they grabbed.
Anybody can say whatever the hell they want. That's the beauty of
say what you want, but be prepared. Be prepared for someone to say something back to you.
Absolutely.
So
here's the thing: what they're going
to back up what you're saying.
They grabbed those specific things, the most horrible things that they said, and that's what they were showing everywhere. And that's when they were lumping everyone together.
Yeah, that video was out of context. If they watched the entire stream,
of course
we're talking about the whole Fowler thing, right? It's not
their favorite
thing. It's not what it fucking is. It's not that. It's just like it's so easy to smear somebody out of context, and everybody who wants to believe the worst will just gobble it up.
Of course.
So what can you do? There's nothing you can really do about it. Those people are. You can't reason with them. There's no point in that. It's a waste of time. So just keep going. Just keep building act like a good dude, and the people that'll just keep growing. The more you pay it forward.
Just be good. Be genuine about being good, and fucking.
Yeah, there's a currency in destroying people.
Yeah,
you have to remember that.
Oh,
people collect that.
That's how they get off.
Yeah,
is destroying others. I forgot.
Yeah, because they're losers. They have nothing better to do or say. Well, they don't know how to be creative on their own, so they want to destroy. But here's the thing: those people who are really attacking are the ones that are being paid by the big two, right? So like any of those ass wipes, I don't care who they are. I'll put them in their place, and if they still continue to bother me, because after I try to drop logic bombs on them, then they want to get vulgar because they can't win. So they try to get a reaction out of you that they can grab snippets of or whatever. So at that point, I just block them. Anyone who's been blocked by me, it's because they were a total piece of shit towards me. because like I'm not going to sit there and deal with it. I got too much to do in the day. I work all day, all night, fucking still sending out books, working my ass off, trying to help the community as best as I can, and I don't have time for anyone's bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So cut out the negative stuff, and you could keep positive and get more work done. It's very simple.
Yeah. Very true.
Well,
That's
they use
it.
it. They use it as ammunition in their favor, and every single time they do that, they end up being embarrassed. It's just like when Dan was trying to show that that cartoon animation that the Australian gentleman, I'm drawing a blank on his name, who's doing
Bancroft?
Yeah, Bancroft, that cartoon. And then when the cartoon was over, Ethan had his hands in the air, like championing what he had said. And these guys are so either
Yes, they
either
do.
there is something that is so there is something that's held over their head and they're so ignorant and they will just say whatever they are told to say, or they are just that dumb. And because the whole thing was embarrassing, the whole stream was fucking embarrassing. I didn't even watch the whole thing. I watched 3/4 of the way and I was done because I don't like that Dan guy. He's I don't want to watch him, so I just click away.
Ethan did really well. Just the parts that I watched, because I knew he just.
Well, I mean, this is massive, and Vinny's experiencing the attacks, and so for people, just to use Vinny, of course, and Ethan, of course, as the example for the argument, what they are doing is completely tearing down the walls that they had built. These leftist people, and they don't know what to do with someone like Vinny, who's so because he's very articulate, and sometimes he can be angry, Vinny, which is okay. But
I get aggressive or abrasive
well,
sometimes.
you're smart. You're smart, and you know how to use your words, and they don't know what to fucking do. And the same thing with Ethan, so they lose their fucking mind, and that's as simple as it gets.
Yeah,
Very
that's true.
correct.
100%, man.
We should all be able to articulate what we mean, and we're all supposed to be,
And they use the emotional trip. They always try to go for emotion, and I hate that. I hate it, man.
Well, that's because emotions are you can't refute emotions.
Yeah.
You can refute logic with logic. You can't refute emotions. Emotions, you can't tell somebody that they don't feel something. It's impossible.
Here's the thing with these people, though, that they're so vile. That's why, like, I know there's a couple of my friends who they've been not just attacked, but harassed, doxxed, all that shit. That's the thing I cannot stand about the other side is that they want to try to
doxxed recently.
Huh?
Wasn't Sweetcast just doxxed recently?
Yeah.
I heard something about that.
Those are the people I'm friends with that they've been getting it way worse for a very long time, and it's seriously fucked up. Seriously fucked up because they're I don't want to get too into it, but because it's their business. But you do not go after family. You do not go after work shit. They're doing this because they want to tear you down in every possible way. Like they think through the fear and threatening you that you're going to stop doing what you're doing, which makes no sense.
It's every reason to continue.
Oh yeah, absolutely, dude. It's insane how these people operate. They are so seriously fucked up. And if anyone comes near them, they're going to wish that they hadn't. Likewise with me.
Yeah. Do you think after November, this is all going to die? Everybody's going to get the bee out of their bonnet for a little while? Do you think it's just because of the election? Because I've noticed that people are getting a hell of a lot more riled up now. Things are just everybody's reaching this crescendo. What's going to happen?
Well, by design, there is the realistic fear of like a second civil war that's going to end up happening.
Oh, Jesus.
They said the military is going to get
Who
involved.
said that?
There's a lot of talks right now.
A very short civil war.
Yeah, it'll be very.
I don't think here in America.
Christ. I haven't heard really anything like that.
Yeah, I don't think that will happen in America.
No,
I hope not, but there is serious fear about it. That's why they said that the military that they will step in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If it gets
there's a couple states that are refusing oversight on the election polls. I do agree, but I do not trust the media, and you should not trust them either. So whatever they hype up, think the opposite. It's just like what they hype about you guys, you good
Yeah.
artists, and you, because you're destabilizers. You're destabilizing the agenda they're trying to create,
right.
and I think
Destroying
the
the
same thing.
narrative.
Well, rule number one is never listen to the fucking media because it's always
Exactly.
bullshit.
Exactly.
I didn't hear that on TV. You know,
Yeah.
it's what I've been seeing too. It's going down because
It's all
these people,
trash.
they're very sick. They're very sick, and notice it's the ones who really aren't working or they don't have proper jobs and shit that on the left that are really destroying the country. You know, stealing, and they're using all these things as an excuse to fucking pretty much just destroy everything. This isn't political. This is an excuse so they could fucking
Yeah.
hurt
Yeah.
others.
They
Well, I
just
mean,
want to.
there's
They
always
want to
gonna
fuck.
be people that do that kind of shit, man. Any excuse to go out and fuck shit up. Come on, there's always going to be assholes.
Well, and you got to also understand. You know, when they did this whole lockdown thing, that was a precursor to their attitude right now. I mean,
Yeah.
it's clear as day. So when you entrap people who already have a negative agenda, and then you let them go, and then you allow them to wear masks. I mean, what are they gonna do?
Yeah.
So it's like let's lock you down for 4 to 6 months, and then let's let you out with a mask and have fun, bro. And we've unfortunately been seeing the propaganda on the news, and it's dumb.
Yeah.
And I'm glad we got Luke, Vinny start doing live streams on your channel. Chubb, I know you were doing live streams on your channel, right? For a little bit.
I'm normally with CG UK.
Well,
We do
yeah.
live stream from time to time. Yeah.
Let's just keep doing it so we don't have to. So let's be the new entertainment. That's all I can say.
And it's working. It's working. You know,
Yeah.
'cause you know, it's a great place to be. You know, it really is.
For sure, man.
We're
Yeah,
creating,
dude,
we're
I
going
think
for a creative environment. You know, it's all about passion for the projects. And
passion for everything, because that's the way to be, man. On my streams, like I always go into a tangent where they get angry Vinny. And you know,
that's what people come to your streams for, dude. You know, you have your passionate tirade, and then you do other things. You know, it's the Vinny package, man. You know,
we push good books and fucking cool creative.
Exactly, and you know that's the beauty of this country that we live in. We're all allowed to think differently. We're all allowed to have different opinions on things. And you know what the beauty of being a human and having speech is? We can actually talk and discuss things, and we don't have to all think in lockstep. It's an amazing thing to think for oneself. So I appreciate all of the people that I know that give me different perspectives. That's why I enjoy and talk to lots of different people. You know,
for sure, man.
Yeah. So I'm having fun. You know, I'm having fun hanging out. This is what I love about these streams, man.
Well,
this is like being in the shop for me. This is part of the reason why I love being in the shop. You know, I get to talk to my people. You know, I get to talk to my people that love comics and stories, and I get little different perspectives on the world.
Hell yeah.
Well, the way I look at it, we're especially someone like Vinny Chubb, who's produced something, you guys are the revolutionaries of the entertainment industry. And then you got someone like Christopher, Luke, and myself, who's not necessarily produced anything, but we're involved in it. And, you guys are the new entertainment. I mean, we're the most boisterous people that are out there.
Yeah.
And clearly we're on YouTube, and, I appreciate you guys. And
likewise,
there's so many other individuals. I don't want to keep using Ethan as a like a pedestal, so to speak, but from someone from the magnitude of the money that he raised, all the way down to the lowest person who raised just over $2,000 to $5,000. We are the new entertainment, and I appreciate you guys. And the fact that YouTube can allow me to have a conversation with someone like Vinny who does so much. I've never been to a convention, and you got Luke who has videos on his YouTube channel from back in the day, to Vinny who's been in conventions for so long, who Chubb who's in the UK, and Christopher who's up north, and I'm down south. Christopher, you ever been to conventions?
Oh yeah. Yes, I
Oh,
have.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
it's so awesome. I love you guys. No homo, extra homo, and it's so cool, man. It's so cool to be able to interact with people who are like-minded.
Yeah.
But at
absolutely.
the same time are artists, because at the same time they're revolutionaries. So
Well, yeah, it's a good friend of mine, Graham Frank. He said it too. It's artists. You guys have we've all been doing this for so long, and this is why government and everything hates us, because we have free thinking and they don't like that. So it is up to us to keep
Not
getting.
dangerous.
You got to keep getting your voices out there. You need to show them reality, because these people, we're all supposed to be sheep. No, fuck that.
Fuck that, man. Nuh-uh.
Don't put us in a fucking box.
Think for yourself and question authority.
Consume product. Get excited about
Right?
next product.
I'm here to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum. It's about time to watch that motherfucker again. I tell you what.
Yeah. It's always relevant, isn't it?
Right?
Piper was my hero growing up.
Guys, I'm gonna have to dip out here.
what the holy hell?
I know.
What
I
time
can't
is it?
shut
It's
up.
like it's 6:50. What is it? 5:55
Yeah, I
in
have
Delaware.
dinner. Yeah,
Oh,
Okay.
dinner.
So-
Fair enough. Dinner. You gonna come back?
yeah. We'll see how that goes.
All right, cool.
We'll see how that goes. Well, I mean, I'm honestly just hanging out. I need to finish this piece so I can move on to the
Finish
other
it. Finish
You guys
it.
have
Keep
your
streaming.
Anyway,
I gotta- thanks.
Chris, if you got to
Got
dip
it.
out. Here we go.
Yeah, it's almost 11 over here, so I'm gonna dip out and go get a bed. Gotta get up early to go running tomorrow morning.
What
So
is the matter
Oh,
with you
you
guys?
healthy bastard, you.
different
It's
times.
because he's a Benedictine, so he has to follow the regiment.
I had to lash myself a few times.
Yeah. Yeah. He's got nails. He's got nails in a leather whip. So
Flagellate himself.
he's gonna tighten down that leather strap around his thigh.
the hair
Yes,
shirt.
we
and
do
all
live in
that.
the future.
The future, that's a past.
That's where we're spending the rest of our lives. Yeah.
All right, guys, I'll see you,
Yeah,
man.
It's supposed
care.
to be a movie, not a documentary. Just like Idiocracy.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess I'll bow out too then. Like I said, I need to get some food and get back to work over here.
Mhm.
All right, you artists, get out of here.
Yeah,
Right.
it was
Yeah,
great.
guys, thanks for coming to hang out, man. This has been awesome. Like I had a lot of fun. It's always fun to kick it with y'all.
Oh yeah, man. Likewise, man. And to the chat. Thank you all.
Yeah, thanks, guys. This is like my only socialization I get to bloody do. So if I'm not on stream, I'm not leaving the house. It's
His
great.
head down, he's working. Well, we got to get you on more streams then, man. This is probably going to be a regular Saturday thing. I think, at least for this month for TOPicLESS. I had wanted to do like a, you know what? I'm gonna flip my camera so I can talk to you guys.
Did you have a shirt on?
Yes, I have a fucking shirt on. I'm not
Okay.
recording.
That's too bad.
Well,
Oh,
I'm not sure how
Alan,
to take that, but thanks, J Money. I'll take the compliment.
real quick, Alan, I did get your book out today, so just so you know, I see him in the chat.
Who?
Hex Alan.
Hex is a good dude.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
Hex.
great.
Hey, what's up, Hex?
Yeah.
Hex. What did he say?
Yeah,
He's the
back.
greatest. He just considered himself the greatest of all time. All right.
No, but I want to start doing this on a regular basis around this time, like 3:34 my time, and hang out. I sent a link to old Captain Fuckhead here, but he's got himself all laid up. So
Are you going to end the stream, Luke?
brother.
Luke,
Resting
you
is
gonna
bold.
end the stream?
What?
You gonna end the stream?
Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and end the
You
stream.
son of a bitch! It's early as fuck.
What I know, but I got
Me and you hang out for like 20 or 30 minutes after.
All right, fine.
All right.
We'll hang out.
Yeah.
We can
All
shoot.
right, guys.
I'm gonna
I'll
keep
probably
going.
talk to you on Frigas or something, right? In the chat.
Yeah,
Oh,
for sure.
absolutely, man. Yeah, Chris, thank you so much for coming to hang out, dude.
Oh yeah, man.
You know, I
Thank
sent
you.
Donald the link to see if we could get old Donald to come hang out, but
He's drawing.
what motherfucker can draw and stream at the same time? He doesn't
No,
have-
he said he's picking up Cecil's book. He's picking up some pages.
Who is?
Donald is.
I thought he was drawing Cecil's book.
That's what I just said. He's drawing pages right now of Cecil's book. That's what I just said. That's literally what I just said.
But
All right, guys.
whatever.
See you later.
I gotta get going, so
Thanks for hanging out, Benny. I appreciate you, brother.
no problem, man. Love you guys. Bye.
Chubb,
Cheers,
thanks for
guys.
coming, dude.
Thanks for having me on, mate. Thanks for having me on. Always a pleasure.
Thanks, brother.
Speak soon. Cheers.
Absolutely. Later.
Cheers, mate. Cheers, mate. Bye.
Later, brother. Okay. Hey, Luke,
I
do you
thought
want me to? Go ahead.
I thought that he was already working on those pages. I thought that was his regular book. Okay, never mind.
Well, he was, but this morning,
He got more script.
he sent out a tweet saying he's going to draw a bunch of characters in a warehouse with drugs. Did you see his tweet?
Oh yeah. More crowds.
Yeah. But anyway, hey, can I add you to my book as a
What?
shapeshift? Can I add you to my book as a shape-shifting berserker
Sure.
who is one of the horsemen for Woden?
I'm cool with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Well, so I'm doing a 3-part story, and then
Right.
and there's 3 stories in one book, but of the 3 characters who are under Woden, I want to have so you'll be able to shapeshift into a bear and shit like that.
Nice.
Yeah. Big and burly. You know, no homo.
Thanks. Yeah, I appreciate that. I
Yeah,
try
man.
to be as burly as possible when I can. You know, when need be.
It would be cool to get Chris to do some of my initial character designs.
Yeah.
Remember, because did I send you the picture of how
Yeah, I
I
think
like
you did the old
I did send
woodcut
that one.
stuff you were showing me.
Yeah, so imagine like 3 main gods that look like that under the auspices of normal human eyes, but in reality they have like badass organic body armor.
Nice.
Bro, like, so me and my wife have, I don't know, we've got like 40 or so pages. I don't know, less than that. I'll say less than 40 pages of discovery. And we've been doing some pretty cool story plot and some storyline and some story arc for this 3-part story. And
That's
it would be cool.
awesome, dude.
It would be cool to have like a bearish figure such. You're what did you say you were? You're like 6'2",
Yeah,
tall ass
6'2".
motherfucker. I could not imagine being that tall because I'm a small Irish guy. So,
It is
well,
very
Norman
easy
Irish.
on
So,
top shelves.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm short as shit, and that'd be cool as fuck, bro. For real. I'll talk to you offline about it.
Yeah,
in the future.
absolutely, man. Absolutely. You know me, man. I love Norse mythology. It's some of my favorite,
Yeah, dude.
you know.
So we're gonna do Norse mythology. We're gonna do Norse mythology, which is really European, Indo-European, Proto-Indo-European, and we're gonna do Anatolia, Antioch, the Steppe, Caspian Sea, which is essentially Turkey now.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna do Egypt, which is old school Egypt story plot. It's gonna be pretty badass.
Dude, I'm in. It sounds fucking
Yeah,
great.
dude. So the So all the stories connect. They all have the gods as the protagonist of each story, but you essentially, I'm going to put in quotations 4 horsemen, but it's really not 4 horsemen. Now it does have 4 shape-shifting berserkers for Woden, but for the main story plot, it's going to be slightly different. There's only going to be 3. And then for Zeb, there's going to be 4 because of the 4 horsemen of the Abraham religion. So it's going to be badass, bro. It's going to be fucking dope.
Dude, I'm excited for you.
Yeah, man. I've been reading a lot of books.
Dude, and that's the key. That's the key to writing good stuff. You got to be well read. You know, you can't.
Yeah, I'm very
You
well
can't
read.
expect to. People that say, "Oh, I don't like." If Matt's still watching, I'm sure you could go with me on this. Stephen King talks about how people will say, "Well, I don't have time to read, but I want to be a writer." There is no such thing. If you want to be a writer, you need to read.
Yeah.
You have to be well read. You got to know how sentences are constructed. You got to know the language. You got to know dialogue. And you get that by absorbing it via osmosis when you're having fun.
Yeah.
When you're digging something, you're in the story. You pick it up. Listen to the way people talk.
Yeah, dude. Could you imagine? What's a good Final Fantasy with Guyver with what's another badass body armor style that is fantasy like, but it all takes so I don't want to, like I was saying before to you, I don't want to have any orcs or elves or any of that shit, but it's gonna be fucking cool, bro. I'll get see if I can get Captain Fuckhead to do some, because he's still here. See if
I
he can
love
do
Cap's
some
work.
do some
Matter of
line
fact,
work.
I have a Superman Red Sun that I have to do for Cap that I am excited to do.
Yeah, I would like so
I'm
Captain.
red.
He would because his what was that you were showing with the guy who was crossing his legs? What was that? Who was that?
The guy that was what in the
Crossing his legs? Who was that?
crossing his leg?
Yeah, he looked like a fucking Indian, but he had the mohawk.
Oh, the dude that was sitting Indian style. That was my spaceman, dude. He's supposed to
Spaceman.
be floating in the air.
I have
He's
no
floating
idea
in the
where
air.
I was going at with that anymore.
Yeah,
I love that
he's
picture. That's a
meditating.
fucking great picture. That's one
Thanks,
of the
man.
best ones you've done so far. That's
Really,
one of the best
that
ones.
one. Thanks,
What
man. I
will
appreciate that.
in terms of anatomy, depiction, and style growth? Because you have a style. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Cool, man. I guess I don't see it. I mean, I see little things about the way I draw, like the way I draw eyes and the way I construct noses and heads and stuff like that.
When I look at that one, I don't mean to interrupt you. I apologize, but all I see is his package. I look at his bulge.
God damn it! I had a friend that was watching the stream text me that she's like, "Yeah, it's kind of a focal point," and she's like, "Really? Wasn't intentional." She's like,
Yeah.
"I mean, it's not a bad thing." I was like, "God damn it."
Yeah, dude.
Okay, duly noted. I mean, yet wasn't intentional.
I see a battle axe in a big package.
Maybe once it's fully inked, it won't stand out quite so much because it's all dark and then it's light because I've been working down,
Yeah.
and I've been kind of drawing this tree texture and I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with it, and I just kind of, I don't know, been working it in.
Well, when you finish it, it'll be. That's just what I see.
Yeah.
So far. No homo. One spit. Hashtag one spit.
Jesus. Not even exactly sure what you just said.
That's
but...
what some bullshit Cecil always says. I don't know.
Okay. No.
Oh, we got 7 of 9.
Here.
He knows what hashtag one spit means. Oh shit.
I'm always here, eyes everywhere. Jay's right. Oh hell. Well, fuck it.
That's cool, dude.
You know, he's
So when are you going to start
he's
streaming
well,
more? You said
what can I
you
say?
said replicant. There we go. He's dual wielding. I don't even know what I was going to say anymore. I keep forgetting.
Shit, man.
One spit. Oh, shit.
You know what?
Anyway, what I was going to say,
like since
Timmy,
me and Jay Money are just sitting here shooting the shit, anybody want to come in and hang out with us?
Yeah, dude. You know, with 709, you should get on these streams, bro, for real. A lot of people know you. It'd be nice to hear you.
Throw
Just
it
come on our
open.
stream.
Anybody want to come hang out for a wee bit? I got a message from Donald. He's still waiting for his wife to get home so she can.
Yeah,
watch
you got the
kids.
kids.
So, yeah,
It's Saturday. My wife went
Yeah,
grocery
man,
shopping
it's
too. I knew what's up.
and you know these are just they're low key. It's no big deal. Whenever I send out a link, you know, I don't want anybody to ever feel, oh God, I've got to go. It's just we chilling, we hanging out, we drawing, we talking. It's like hanging out at the comic shop. You know, that's how it feels to me anyway.
So what I was going to say is, when are you going to start streaming more?
Well, I'm trying to start streaming more, man.
Yeah. You pay for StreamYards. I'll love to come on. Be a sidekick. I'll put the little black mask on like the Asian guy. What's his name?
Kato.
Fuck. Is it Tato?
Kato.
Kato.
Man. For real?
I'm drawing a blank, bro. I've been hitting the glass apparatus.
Glacius apparatus.
Glacius apparatus. Yes. Yes.
Is a good thing. Is a good thing.
Because when you were going to end the stream, it was only like 2.5 hours. Like, what the hell, man?
Oh, only 2.5 hours. Shit.
That's bullshit. It's Saturday. Let's keep going. Arthur's in the stream with us.
Yeah.
Didn't he come on the stream?
If you could see the goddamn mess behind me, you clean that old office, homie. Get it done. Seriously. No.
So Fade apparently took off his shirt. Fade, did you take off your shirt while I wasn't there?
Jesus Christ. I was wondering what that fucking screenshot was I saw on Twitter.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, when the fuck did that even happen? I was on the stream.
Fucking hell.
So how many cameras do you got in your studio, Luke?
I have the one that's on the laptop, which is over there, and then I have this motherfucker here.
So when you switch to your outside perimeter view, I suppose that's your laptop.
Yeah, this is the built-in camera. When I switch to this,
that's your laptop. Okay,
that's
cool.
my laptop camera. It's right up here.
I need to get 2 cameras, bro. I need to get 2 cameras.
Yeah, see, this is why I have a keyboard up here, because every time I type on here, the camera.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Okay, I'm back.
You know, so yeah, but yeah, I have. I guess I switched to the camera, but I got this arm from fucking Staples of all places.
I need to get my wife to buy me some studio items, I suppose.
You know, it's really not super expensive to get a fairly decent setup. Like the most expensive thing is this webcam right here, which doubles as a microphone. Like I don't have any headphones in right now, and I've got let's see, can I?
What didn't you say it was like $40 or $50 for that camera?
No, this one was 90.
90. Which
Yeah,
one is that one?
I have
I
one.
could've sworn.
I guess it won't.
Oh, we got Ninja Knight in here. Bring in the Irish. My last name is McClure, so bring him in. I gotta piss. I'll be right back.
Hell, Ninja Knight. What up? So yeah. Anyway, for anybody that's curious, I mean, it's not super expensive to get a webcam like this. This webcam right here is $90. I mean, that's the most expensive investment. My microphone, you know, I think this is the one that it's coming through. This was like $50, and it's worked pretty well. But yeah, not super expensive. Anyway, thank you all for being here and hanging out. It's been a fun stream. Let's see, what was I going to do? So I started inking this while I was at work. It was a pencil piece beforehand, and I started inking this while I was at work. And so I used the markers. Normally, I'd be, diving into this cup right here. Be diving into this cup right here, and my black star. See, I didn't get a chance to hit the art store today after work because caught up at work. Had to clean, and then made it here just in time for this stream. The shop's about 15, 20 minutes from where I'm at. But yeah. So I appreciate y'all being here and listening to us ramble. All that fun stuff. So I just there's a piece of artwork that a homie of mine just sent me through Twitter, and hot damn if it ain't beautiful. And I hope we get to see it soon.
What are we seeing?
Oh, nothing I can share right now. But it's something a homie of mine shared with me, and it's some dynamic shit. It's fucking cool. Yeah. Man, I tell you what, I love being able to hang out and talk to and interact with all these different artists, and get all these different perspectives on art. Even people like you, J Money, that don't do artwork per se, but you appreciate it, you love it.
Yeah.
You fucking dig on that shit. So, you can give honest feedback, and I feel like that's important. It feels like it's something that we've, I don't know, kind of lost. Because it's suddenly taken as, oh, you're attacking me. Oh my God, you can't
Right.
criticism. Oh, the world's going to eat you alive.
Well, all they do is this. I did not leave 7 of 9. You have not arrived 7 of 9. Where are you at? Don't try to judge me when you've never been on a stream. But anyway, what were we saying? I just distracted myself.
What's up, Fade?
Hey,
Fade, do you have a shirt on?
what the hell are you talking about, Jay?
Oh, my bad. It was I hiccuped. It was a hiccup.
Oh God.
What the hell are you talking?
So was that really you without a shirt?
No, I have a secret stunt double. Of course it was me, you freaking.
When did that happen? When did that happen? I don't remember that happening.
You don't?
Oh,
Why are you you're so exacerbated? Why are you
y'all, don't be bringing your lover's quarrel here on my show.
I just want to know. I was on the stream the whole time, and this man was in the nude, and I just don't remember it happening. And I know 7 of 9 would have loved to
How
watch.
much are you drinking, motherfucker?
I left too soon. I don't want to keep interrupting Fade.
I was drinking like Coke and Honey Jack, so.
Did I leave and you did that?
No, you were there, I think. Actually.
I don't believe that happened.
Hold on, I'm gonna review the stream.
Luke, my man, we need to get you on our stream sometime.
Luke, you might not want to be on there just to.
Hey, Luke, no homo, no homo.
You've been saying that a lot, homie.
Yeah, I find that hard to believe. Jay,
hey, 7 of 9, wink, 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 wink.
Oh, God,
I mean, considering how many times you tried to get Luke shirtless.
Do you see this package on Luke's art? I mean, I'm just saying.
Christ all fucking mighty.
I do love that tattoo on his left titty.
Oh, thanks, man. I was actually doing some research. I have.
Yeah, you did it good.
Over here, I have a TV.
Yeah.
And that's how I can keep track of the chat and look at Twitter and shit like that. But keep an eye on the stream. I have a tab open. I got a fucking million tabs open.
Let's
But
see where
I've got,
we were in that stream.
I'm sorry, what?
He's still going on. He's looking at his shirtless activities.
Oh, having one of those moments, huh? I've been there. So
I'm just making sure if he was on there or not.
I'm sorry, Luke. I turned this into degeneracy.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. It was pretty above board before you. So
I greatly apologize.
Uh,
I'm looking for what
closer
am I looking
towards the end. About there we go.
Oh man.
You rotten bastards.
Yeah, you were right, J Money. You weren't there.
Yeah, wasn't there? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was about towards the end point.
Alone and he's taking his shirt off.
It just shows you how reckless he is when I'm not around. Apparently.
Yep, clearly.
Well, at least this way now Mike doesn't annoy me anymore. Now he's got to go after Richard and them.
Let's go back to Luke's drawing because he's getting good with the anatomy for sure.
Really?
I love the shoulder.
Because I drew his junk really big.
No.
Oh my God, J Money.
Jokes aside. The left shoulder with a what would you call it? I say tribal.
Well, this is
intuitively.
This is the Vegvizier. This is the Viking compass. This is just it's kind of a tribal thing, but I was kind of trying to do like the weave work that they do. You know, I don't know if I necessarily accomplished it, but and then this is Mjolnir. So if you were looking at his shoulder, you would see Mjolnir coming down the solid part of his shoulder. If you're looking at him from the side.
So the way I want to do a Mjolnir in my story, I can only tell to you offline. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
And I would like to get your opinion from a person who has the same beliefs that I do. It would be interesting to get your perspective.
That's one word to look at it.
I'm not trying to be sexual, Fade. What the hell is going on?
I don't know, J Money. The way you were trying to aggressively get
now
Luke's
you got
shirt off.
laser eye dragons. I'm trying to say to Luke publicly that I would like to discuss with him my private thoughts.
Well, then you shouldn't be streaming your private thoughts then.
Thanks, Seven. I appreciate that.
It is good. That shit looks good.
I
as
do
fuck,
agree
dude.
with 7 and 9. That is a really nice picture. Who is it? No, it's not Odin.
No, it's the word of the day was Viking. I originally did this one, and it was my take on a Frazetta piece, and I wasn't. I mean, it's all right, but I wasn't sold on it. So I moved on, and did Adventurer the next day. That one's finally finished. Then Spaceman, I actually managed to finish that one that night. So
when you
won that night too. So
when you do your go back. When you do your circles, do you use anything or do you freehand it? Okay, fair enough.
This is because I use this,
right,
and this. Well, actually, technically, I used the lid, and the lid squunched in, so it fucked it up. But anyway, you didn't see that. I didn't mention that. Anyway, but yeah, I grabbed this because it was close to hand. It was hanging right up there.
Well, because my daughter's an artist, and what is that tool that Mike S. Miller uses?
Which
he uses that swirly tool in some of his artwork. It's like a French tool.
Oh, the French curve. Yes.
Yeah, it has like the circles. It has the wavy thing. What is that called? I would like to find out.
A French curve.
Is that? I'm gonna Google it. Hold on.
Oh, great. Now I got a question. Since I got my picture docs, does that mean like I have to go full Joker now?
Oh my God, it's a French curve. That's exactly what it's called.
Gee, it's almost as if I went to art school or something.
Hey. Hey, I didn't know how to ask the question. Don't judge me. Why are you judging me?
We're not judging, Jay. We're making fun of you.
I'm gonna get We're gonna get my wife to order this for my daughter.
Dude, seriously, they're wonderful tools. I've never really had much luck with them, probably because I didn't spend the time to actually use them. But they're great for laying out type and like getting smooth curves, and
Yeah.
that's what they're built for. I mean, oddly enough.
Well, my
But
daughter's
you totally should, dude.
yeah.
So this is heavy artillery. I don't know if you guys can see that. It says melon sploder.
Nice.
And it's just absolutely just ridiculous, gigantic bullets that would like this gun would literally like take his shoulder out shooting it like that. But whatever. This was Venomous Vixen. Managed to finish that one that night as well.
Yeah, that one I still love to this day. That looks freaking awesome.
Thank you. I actually inked that whole piece with just this brush.
Nice.
So are you guys? So I'm not trying to judge you at all, but are you guys a fan of the tongue sticking out like that? Do you all like tongues like that?
I like. I love the way McFarlane did Venom.
He kept the tongue in. He kept the tongue
well,
in.
he didn't really introduce the tongue. Larson introduced the tongue, but he went fucking overboard with it. I didn't really so much dig the super distended jaw. Like
I hate that too.
I see Venom like the symbiote because of the whole the madness thing. The crazier Brock gets, the more disproportioned and like distended jaw, super long, tongue the symbiote gets. The more sane and rational and more in control Brock is, the more you have like the tight svelte like tongue in, minimal tongue, but like still fucking scary huge Venom.
Right.
That's how I've always seen it anyway. I don't know if that's actually true, but that's how it's always seemed to me. Just
yeah. Well, I personally know
what?
Well, no offense to you, Luke.
Yeah.
Not at all. But I've always hated the tongue sticking out of Venom. I hate the way some of these artists do it. It's so. Oh, I fucking hate it, man. I hate the tongue on Venom.
With it, to be honest.
Yeah. And there's a lot of people who does Venom, and he changed it to a demon. I hate the story.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
I fucking hate it.
I hate it too.
The tongue is a very versatile organ. 7 of 9.
Yes, my wife agrees. But what I'm saying is, I hate it in Spider-Man.
So anyway, this is my bloody Daredevil.
That's good. I like that.
I actually.
Ooh.
I got home late from doing a sing along, so I came home and I was just kind of chilling out, setting up my computer and whatnot, listening to the stream, and Frega had finished his, but he threw the link out there, so I went and jumped in, and so I started sketching this while we were hanging out and talking, and this is about where I got at the end of it.
That's good. That's good, man.
It looks nice.
Thanks, I like how I notice your style. I don't know if you do it consciously or subconsciously, but you pay a lot of attention on the hand or the hand movements or motions or functions.
Dude, I'm Italian. I speak with my hands,
Ditto.
Like I speak with my hands. So hands, you can tell so much. Like you can get so much.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So much. Yeah, I love hands, dude. They're one of my favorite things to draw. I don't know why. It's always been that way, but just like I love drawing hands. So that's why, hands.
I like the ass titties, to be personally honest.
Motherfucker, do you not see that shit? Like, come on. I'm a big fan of the titty ass.
Ass titties bang bang.
But this one right here. So Cthulhu here.
That was dope. God damn.
Thanks, man.
Gosh, look at that water.
Oh, that looks awesome.
Thank you. The water really just kind of, I wanted to get that rush feeling, that rush of emotion. But this piece started with this hand right here, like head up here, big eyes, hand, and then this little motherfucker down here. That's where it started.
Yeah.
And then went out from there.
Dude, look at that. I can't draw that shit. No fucking way. Nail to the no. It looks like it says "fuck you" in the water to the left.
Over here.
Up. Right there. Fuck you.
Okay, I could kind of see that. That was actually no, that was this brush
There we
again.
go.
And I think that time I was using this Winsor Newton black.
Nice,
Indian ink.
nice.
I like this
I think.
bottle because it sits really nice and it
Fade,
kinda,
you have a shirt on. Fade,
Yes, I do have a
Hey.
shirt on.
Take it off.
No.
Take it off.
No.
Take it off.
What is this?
Listen,
Bully
John.
Fade Week?
Peterson, calm down. Stop trying to
I
molest
know.
me on the internet.
Freaking A.
Oh shit, that's funny. But anyway, that one right there and your prayer guy. I don't
Yeah.
mean to say that.
The spaceman.
Spaceman, yes.
Yeah.
Those
Well,
are
he's
those two.
meditating, dude. So you're all right. Yeah.
Look at that shit, dude.
So yeah, that's day one. That's day two. That's day three that I need to finish up.
That's fine.
Mhm.
That was going to be day three, but I wasn't sold on it. That's day four.
Mhm.
Day five. This is day six, and there's going to be like targets up here with little demon heads in them.
Oh,
Getting
nice.
Yeah, that was day six. This is day seven. That's day eight, and my ass has 3 more pages, so I can do Killer Clown, whatever's tonight, and whatever's tomorrow, and then I gotta get a new book.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need to start doing that shit.
Do what now?
I need to start doing that.
It's fun, man. You know, I said this on the sing along the other day. For whatever reason, in October, I always seem to have like a renewed sense of creativity.
It's because it's harvest season.
I don't know. It could be that, man. I love fall. It's one of my favorite
dude.
times of year.
Yeah.
Like it's. I feel so at peace in the fall.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that, actually.
But I mean, I like colder weather, which, you know, of course, I live in America's swampy schlong, so I get very little cool weather. But you know, this is where Mom and Grandma are for the time being. So here I be. Yeah. 92 and still drives herself to the library. Still drives me fucking nuts. Yeah. You know, I actually did a cartoon about her, like a Sunday strip type cartoon. It was called Octogenarians.
Mhm.
Yeah. It started as a while we were on a trip down from Indiana.
Yeah, I think I heard you talk about this once.
Down here. What?
You talked about this once before, I think.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, there was if you've heard me talk about the Cracker Barrel in Tennessee, then yes. Did you heard that story?
I think so. I think so.
I think I heard a little bit of it.
Well, for those that haven't heard it, I was driving my grandmother down from Indiana to Florida, and we stopped in Tennessee to for the night. So of course it was about 5. So we stop and we get a hotel and we're going over to Cracker Barrel to grab some food. And my grandfather's just peacefully looking at the menu, and my grandmother, who has never had much of a filter and had a stroke a few years before this, so that little bit of filter was completely fucking gone. She just says, "Wow, look at all the hillbillies and rednecks." I'm sitting in a sea of camo in rural Tennessee, and I'm like, holy fuck, I'm going to die at a Cracker Barrel in Tennessee. Yeah, so when you're 80 something, you just don't fucking care. Like she was 80, God, 89. Yeah. So yeah, no, it's funny. Shit, I'll see if I had just gotten I guess it was a Note 4 at the time. And I had just gotten my Note, so I was having fun drawing with the stylus on my phone. And so I drew a little cartoon of it. Let's see. Bring it up here on my Instagram.
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 That reminds me. Do I have an Instagram?
That long ago? God. Okay, here it is. And if I can share this without fucking it up. Thanks everybody for hanging out with us. While we're just shooting the shit, and while I'm inking this piece up here. Share screen. Don't boomer.
But
I find it hilarious that boomer has become the nomenclature for just fucking up technology wise. I don't know if you can you guys see that?
Yep. Hold on.
At a Cracker Barrel in Tennessee. And look at all these hillbillies or rednecks and hillbillies. Oh God, I'm gonna die in Tennessee. Yeah, 84. Oh God, this was a long time ago. Holy shit,
man.
2014.
Damn.
Time flies when you smoke a lot of weed. What?
Nothing. Nothing happened.
Nothing at all. This is another one. And suddenly in a silent car. So these occurrences literally happened. Like we're driving along in the car and it's quiet. We're listening to classical music. My grandfather is just, sitting there, and all of a sudden she's like, "What?" She'd taken her hearing aids out. So she thought somebody had said something suddenly. Like, oh. Yeah.
That's crazy.
It
And
is.
she's 90 what now?
She's 92. So this was almost 10 years ago. Jesus. Yeah, so the day after I'd gotten there, she was pestering me the morning I woke up. Like, when are we doing this? What is this? What is this? What is this? And I just, she's your grand. She's your grand. She's your grand. She's your grand. All I want is coffee. And it was so not having any of it.
2014.
2014. Yeah.
God. That seems such.
If I looked at Google on 2014, I wonder what it would pull up.
Probably better shit than 2020.
Right.
Oh, thanks, man. You'd buy the octogenarians. That's awesome, dude. I had fun doing this, but when I started paying attention more, she stopped like doing all this stuff.
Right.
So like this was one of my favorites. Nothing really happened, but something she did reminded me of when I was a kid. I asked her a bunch of questions, and here I am reading X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is later, do you know where to turn? How many miles to Nashville? What exit are we looking for? Well played, universe. Well played.
Right.
Yep. And then this is I actually did this. I bought a bunch of temporary tattoos, and I plastered them all over my arms, and I just made it like, yeah, they're real, and she fucking freaked out. It says temporary tattoo 50 cents, mortified look priceless. What is that? I have no idea what you're talking about, Nana. Throwing away the thing. Because, I'm an adult. Yeah.
Look at that.
She was a trip, man. She is a trip. She's still, It's on my
That's
last.
2014. You said.
Yeah, 2014.
I'm gonna go to my Instagram real quick.
Fuck.
Huh?
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Time flies.
Well, you've officially made it to the 3-hour mark now.
Yep. Shit. Is it 6:38? Yeah. I need to finish something today. What are you guys up to today? I mean, I know J Money's drunk.
I'm not drunk. I'm drinking
Or
water.
buzzed, I should say. You sound buzzed.
What a terrible thing.
When
to say.
isn't he? I just have
It's
to
another
say.
terrible thing to say.
Well, it's true, unfortunately for you. I mean, you don't remember the stream from last night, so.
I just don't remember you taking your shirt off. That's an appropriate thing to think.
Uh-huh.
That's an appropriate thing to forget. How dare you? I mean, the one I have a sing along of Doom that I really don't remember ending. Like no, seriously, that fucking Glenn Levitt, like that evil fucking Scotch, fuck me sideways. Seriously, I'd just gotten a kilt and I'd ordered one. And I was fucking feeling my Scott. What can I say?
When was that video you put up?
Which one? What video?
It was in
The
2014. It was in 2014.
The Instagram, yeah, that's
Yeah, when was it?
2014.
When was it?
Yeah, 2014.
Bring it back up real quick. I want to see the date so I can pull one of mine closest to it.
Let's see. Share the screen, the Chrome tab, the Decent tab, Data tab. Ooh, that's cool. I didn't know I could do that.
You didn't?
No, I fucking love it.
All right, when was that? 2014.
Oh yeah, see. Here's me being an adult.
Wait a minute, you were an adult, Luke?
Fuck off. So yeah, let's see. Word, King Crow. That's what I like to hear, brother. Yes.
Nice.
Keep doing it, King. Keep doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
One welcome to come hang out if you want to, man.
All right, what year was it? What year was it? I mean, what month was it?
Yeah, good day. Hell yeah, it will. This is October or November 5th.
November. All right, leave that up. November 5th, 2014.
Yeah. Oh, that was back when I still had my King Diamond beanie. Fuck.
Oh, fuck.
I forgot that I lost that motherfucker.
May. March. Oh, only got one from 2014. Shit. How do I share this?
Boomerang.
By the way, on the picture, at least I can take solace on knowing that at least I have a beard on that one.
Well, if y'all follow me on Instagram.
Well, I mean, it's a fake beard, but
I mean, I rather have a beard than no beard, so.
Fair enough.
Billy, what are you doing? I swear to God, my dog. Come on.
Just throw the dog on the floor.
No.
Look at how protective he is.
Don't know why he wants to sit up on my lap so much, but.
Because you let him? Because you let him?
Yeah, you're not wrong on that one.
Yep, you motherfucker. January, February, March, April, May. All right, 2014. All right. Let's share screen real quick. This is gonna be funny. You ready, Luke? You gonna laugh?
Hold on.
Oh, yeah, of course I will.
All right, give me a second. Share audio for no reason at all. All right, this is my Instagram.
Better not be porn.
It's not porn.
I'm switching off my webcam just to be on the safe side.
Let's see.
That's me right there, bro.
That's awesome. I'm trying to figure that. We'll do this. There we go.
So J Money had a suit on, huh?
Yeah, I used to live in a life of suits. Here's one. This is one.
I have thankfully never had to. Is that your grunge phase?
No, that's just I got out the shower being a homo thug. That's my daughter in the back.
She's like, Dad, put a towel on.
I
Christ.
know. Put a shirt on.
Let's see what else do we got. We got this was at a beach house.
You got full sleeves on one arm, dude?
Wait. Yeah, I gotta see what Luke saw there.
Down. There you go. Here's a good one.
So J Money trying to take a crap then, like
Yeah.
you know, Dragon Ball Z Super Saiyan style.
Here's my big booty right there. Here's my booty. Y'all see my booty?
All right.
Oh my God, J Money.
All right, here's one. Look at me looking sexy.
You look like
shit.
one of those dudes that would use the term shark back in the 80s. You know.
Here we go. Wait, hold on. This is my buddy Andre right here. He was strong as fuck.
Damn.
That's 245 right there.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Shit. Wish I could have left that much.
I still have this jacket. I love that jacket.
Oh, nice.
Oh my God, my kids. So this little girl right here, she just turned 6 this week. Look at her
Oh.
now.
Man.
Here's me being gay.
There you go, 7. There you go. You happy?
There you go, 7.
Okay.
Look at
Hey,
her.
Money,
That's so cute.
I just gotta point out something obvious. When aren't you?
Look at that. Me and Andre again.
Fucking hell.
Man hands. This is man hands.
Oh God.
Where's one me doing something good? Where the fuck am I? I take a lot of pictures. Here we go. There you go, 7 and 9.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Luke,
What's this
tell me
one right
why
here?
are you still sharing the screen? Because
Because it's awesome.
I don't think the word
I still have those
awesome
sweatpants,
describes, you know, what we're
be
seeing here,
careful.
J Money.
Don't. I know you know what you're doing, but my mom was a personal trainer for many, many years. Just be careful about jerking that weight, dude. Seriously.
Oh no, bro. Here,
I know, but just
There you go.
seriously. I also say that because I've had 2 fucking hernias, and that's
Ooh,
This
ouch.
one right here.
no fucking fun. None at all.
That doesn't sound like it.
All right, well, listen, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this stream. I need to go get something to eat because I'm fucking hungry.
Don't blame me there.
It's been fun.
Let's leave with my picture. Oh, you took it down.
I have never heard J Money sound so disappointed on that.
Because it was a hilarious one. That's why.
But anyway, thank you guys all for hanging out. J Money, thanks for coming in and kicking it. Faye, good to see you, homie.
Nice to see you too.
Thanks for watching. And hit me up on Twitter. I'm at Death Metal Hero. You can find me on Instagram as well. Same handle. You can see if you scroll back far enough, you can find the octogenarians. I'll have to collect them together and make them more readily available. But anyway, I'm all head out. Peace, y'all.
Peace.
And of course, I don't have this ready, but you know, whatever. Have some gifts.